What's up, duelists? Top 16. About to get started. What the fuck is up? Oh my god. Just gonna share that we're live, and we should be getting underway very, very shortly. This is an insane top 16, by the way. Like an insane top. The deck lists are crazy. The deck lists are actually insane. Yeah, it's going down. What can I say? What can I say except it's going down? What's up, duelists? I need the deck lists.
Yeah.
Can you ask the judges?
Handing out the deck lists to the decks back to the
Okay, but tell them as soon as they're done deck checking, I want the
top 16.
yeah, all of them. Yeah. Thank you. What's up, duelists? So, let's go ahead and go over top 16 because we've got a crazy top 16 for you guys. We've got you gave up on shots yesterday. Let's see, what's up, duelists? What's up, duelists? RBET Santa Clara top 16. Absolutely no one has gotten any sleep because there was a low-key RBET in the hotel lobby last night. There was like 40 or 50 of us out there in the lobby playing Yu-Gi-Oh till like 3 a.m.
Get you the list, and then there's still 4 more decks that you need to verify.
That's fire. Good shit.
4 more deck lists, and then we can get
So round 1, we're going to be featuring Twilight versus Satanic Burn. It's going to be an insane matchup. Top 16 first for Satanic Burn. I know, Absolute Zero is absolutely serving, more like. Okay, so we got that matchup, and then there's Instant Fusion Rescue Cat Synchro, which is a classic. It's one that I built here on the channel, so I'm happy to see that. Then we've got Hero Frog, we got Frog Monarch, we got Vayu Turbo with Book of Moons, the Ricky Classic. Honestly, Ricky's results have been so insanely consistent. We may be looking at a new standard. I think he's like 4 for 4 with this build. And his performances have been really good. He was first in Swiss. Then we've got Jacob Plant, piloted by Plant Goat Brett. We've got, dude, it's crazy. I think we have like 12 different decks in top 16. It's like actually such a crazy top cut. Hopefully the internet loves me today. That's what I'm the most nervous about. I got a banana. I have a banana. But we're good. We're good. Thank you. Thank you. All right, boys. We have to cover the deck that's never topped before. Like, you guys are asking to see like frogs, and it's like, dude, we already had him on stream twice yesterday. Let's cover the deck that's never topped before. How about that? Do we agree on that? I think there's like 1 or 2 Blackwings. All right. King Ray, I gotta time you out. You're gonna start asking me to duel you in 5 seconds. I gotta time you out. Then we've got, I don't remember what else we've got in top 16. There's like at least 10 different decks though. It's really cool. I want to pull it up, but I don't want to throttle my internet. So, alas. Yes, of course there was names for top 16. We're just about to start. What do you mean was there names for top 16? Of course there was. Everyone is like scared. They have like Konami PTSD. There were people asking like, yo, what's the deal with the stream? Like, is it happening? I'm afraid of the smoke. Yes, I am afraid of the smoke. King Ray smoke. Brett did make it, Selection, yes. So everyone's like, oh my god, is Top 16 happening? I'm like, why do you feel like it wouldn't be? Like, what is the... It's like Konami PTSD, bro. They're like, is there going to be a stream? I'm like, why would there not be a stream? Why would I drive 10 hours to Santa Clara to just not stream the event? It's so funny. Oh my gosh. That one dude says, it says on the screen, Top 16 starting soon, and he says, who won? I can't do anything for you people. I can't do anything for you people. I can't. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do for you. Oh my gosh. There's nothing I can do. We're going to get the list together. What's up? Yes. Yes, after the tournament's over. Yes, the boy who's here. What's up, dude? Good luck today. Thanks. Yo, what's up, KPG? That'd be hype. You told me you were late. How are we on top 16 with less than 16 likes? That's actually hateful. That's some hater energy. How many players in top 16 is a classic Foxy Hooligans. It's a classic chatter. It's a classic chatter. Is there an RBET happening? Exactly. You guys don't. What is Satanico Burn? Satanico Burn is hard. It's burn, but satanic. You guys will understand the second we see it. I can't even tell you because if I begin to describe it, the stream might go up in flames. You guys just have to see it. You have to see it. Did the Zoma guy make it to day 2? Unfortunately, he lost a very important game yesterday. But he is here, and I'm going to get his deck profile for you guys. Hopefully in paper. So... yeah, I would be rich. Quarter for everyone, I'd be rich, brah. We'll make sure and get the remove brainwashing list. I know everyone's asking for it. It's gonna happen. We're gonna get his list. Everybody has been asking for that list. That deck is so gas. Satanic burn incoming. Okay, let me get the breakdown for you guys. We have Hero Frog, we have Blackwing, we have Vayu Turbo, of course. We have Frog Monarch, we have Satanic Burn, Rescue Cat, Instant Fusion. We have, did I say Blackwing already? We have Twilight Lightsworn. We have, I'm losing track. There's another really cool one. Good morning. I was looking for you yesterday. If you want to do comms, let me know.
No, I'm good, thank you.
Dude, you were so close. What? You were so close.
Oh, you saw?
Yeah, I watched your match.
I felt so poorly in that one.
No, dude, I owe you dinner or something because you helped out so much yesterday. I owe you so much, dude. Seriously.
When I go to Vegas, we'll meet up.
Yes. I'll take you out. I'll show you a bunch of cool shit. All right, cool. Good stuff, bro. Gadgets. That's what I was forgetting. Yes. How was I forgetting gadgets? Yes, of course. He was like a high seed in Swiss. Machine of Gadgets. Yes. That's what I was forgetting. Dude, I can't even remember 9 decks. There was another one too that I'm forgetting. There's another one. I think. No, I'm completely forgetting it. I don't know. I'm cooked. I'm so tired. I am so fucking tired, it's unreal. But I think they're finishing up deck checks right now. As soon as they're finishing up deck checks, I'll get the deck breakdowns for you guys. And we will be underway for top 16. So, that's that. Shout out to Yggdrasil. Shout out to Collectors Expo for having us. Shout out to everybody who's in the chat right now. Press 1 if you're locked in. How did you do yesterday?
That wasn't my day.
It wasn't your day?
It happens, man.
All right, win some pods, bro. All right. Good shit. Oh, yeah, plants. I forgot about Botanical Line. Yeah, that's the other one I forgot. Oh, my gosh. Plants. Botanical Lion. Botanical Lion, bro. The double Botanical Lion list made it. Jacob Fonseca would be proud. Actually, I texted Jacob Fonseca, and all he said to me was, buy me an Yggdrasil mat from the convention, please. Everybody wants the Yggdrasil mats. I picked one up. They're so pretty. I didn't bring it down with me. I'd show you guys. But there's like an event exclusive one that's so sick. It's on the midnight fabric too. It's like gold on midnight. It looks so clean. All right, gentlemen. There were a lot of bangers that I wanted to see. I wanted to watch the Instant Fusion Cat deck because that is a deck that I myself have pioneered. And alas, we have to watch Satanic Burn because it's just too good. It's just too good. You need an RBET in Philly? Interesting that you would specifically bring up Philly. How many of the players are in your local players? Any gadgets in top 16? Yes, actually. Alan got top 16 with gadgets. He had a turn 1 kill on camera yesterday. It was insane. He just went gear frame, double fortress, tack gear frame into Raiko. Raiko popped the gear frame, and then he just limited for 10k damage turn 1. It was nasty. You bought your first one last week. They're nice. Yeah, they're really nice. They're so clean. Yeah, they are. They're too good. Everyone I've talked to this weekend is just like, you either use Yggdrasil or you don't use a mat. Like, that's literally how it is, how it feels. It's the only mat. Like, for the longest time, I was using a mat which will not be named, and then Yggdrasil existed, and I was like, I don't even think I can go back. I can never go back. It's like having a toxic ex, and then you meet the love of your life. That's what it's like, except it's mats and not relationships. Hashtag relationship advice. Hashtag just Yu-Gi-Oh things. Hashtag only 90s kids will get this. You know if you should call off work for RBT Chicago? If you're not signed up, it's sold the fuck out. By the way, this event sold out. Chicago sold out. Denver signups are still open. But if you guys want to come to one, check the description below. We just announced Denver. It's very likely that hits capacity. So you want to sign up as soon as possible if you're planning on going. And flights to Denver right now are really cheap for that weekend. What's up, Nab? I'm exhausted, but I'm excited. It's a weird combination, I'll tell you that much. Can't wait for your Yggdrasil to arrive. Hell yeah, bro. Me neither. Anyway, I'd be really happy to see something unconventional take down this RBET. I'd be really happy to see something unconventional take it down. Would I be happy to see Burn take it down? I don't know. But I would be very happy to see Rescue Cat win, because I love Rescue Cat. That deck is gas. Good luck. Good luck. Are you all in the same pod? That's cursed.
He's showing us where they are.
Oh, okay. Word up. 1 second.
Okay.
All right, chat. The deck checks are happening. Turns out that, unfortunately, one of our players we were going to feature, the powerful Jake XO, has made the classic mistake of fucking up his deck list, and he has received a game loss. Which is crazy because I just talked about this in the last video and said that this happens every single time, and people can avoid it by just having someone double check their deck list, and alas. But we can still watch the match. He'll just be starting 0-1, or we can switch off and watch the Synchro Cat match. Press 1 if you want to watch the Satanic Burn match with the game loss. Press 2 if you want to switch off and watch the Rescue Cat feature match. Let us know. Let us know. Yes, this is truly tragic. What happened? Which card?
This is the. No, this is the other one. This is this. This is freaking devil.
Is there anything? Are there any issues with this match? It looks like the chat overwhelmingly wants this. Is this also a? Is this also a? Can you ask? Can you just ask real quick? Apparently, there may also be another decklist error in that match as well. Okay, hold on. Chat, I know you're typing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to do this to you. We're getting clarification. Why is it so hard to just fucking have your decklist be right for a tournament? Why is it so hard? Why is this so difficult? I feel like if you can make it to top 16, you can double check a decklist. What is going on? Oh my gosh.
It is also getting
Dude. Okay.
We didn't come up with plan C.
Let's just watch the burn one. Let's just watch. Just burn one. Yeah. It's the first time burn. Turns out that the Rescue Cat player also messed up his deck list. So there's a game loss in that match as well. Black Rose says, at what point is it just people cheating? If malicious intent can be proved, that's what it is. Obviously, these mistakes are not. They're clearly not malicious. If malicious intent was obvious, like, oh, someone had like a true nade in their deck that they weren't supposed to have in their deck or something like that. You know what I mean? Like that, then it would be more than a game loss. It would be escalated. No, it's not just start the match even. It's not Rescue Cat versus Burn. It's two different matches that we were trying to feature. Both had a game loss from one of the players. They do random deck checks during Swiss rounds? Yes, we did random deck checks during Swiss rounds. Is it that hard for people to write a correct deck list? Apparently. I'm telling you guys, I said this in the last video. I said this in the indie video. Okay, Metro, that has nothing to do with what we're talking about. What is this weird speculation? I said this in the last video. Every time there are multiple decklist errors. Decklist errors this late? What do you mean this late? We do random deck checks throughout. We don't check all 256 decks when players are checking in. Do you know how long that would take? The Soul King says, this ain't a good look. That's hilarious. How's it ain't a good look? Bro, this happens every event. Someone will have like a 41st card that they like forgot to cut, or someone will have like, they'll be missing a sideboard card. It's just something like that. Like they'll write, like the last event, someone wrote like 1 absolute 0 when they were playing 3. It was literally that. Does that mean they start siding? Everyone is human. You should do the decklist check the day before top 16, Oscar says. We normally would do it the same day. Thank you so much. What do you mean the deck before? What do you mean, Oscar? We should figure out who's going to top the day before the event, before they top? What are you talking about? What do you mean? What do you mean, Oscar? What are you implying here? What does the you should do it the day before mean? We don't know they're going to top before they top. What? All right, we got Jake XO versus 10, and yes, they do start sided. Once you find out the top 16, we found out the top 16 as the venue was closing, Oscar. Like, we couldn't keep the players here and like take do their decks then because the venue was closing. We had to leave. Like, you're asking us to do something we literally couldn't do. What is it? Then you can just change it back anyway so it doesn't filter any cheating. What are you talking about? The decks are submitted before the tournament starts. What is... Does the chat like not understand how tournaments work? I'm confused. All right, let's get into this. Let's get into this match. All discussion of deck lists, deck checks, that sort of thing, now at a stop. Full stop. We're talking Yu-Gi-Oh now. We're talking Yu-Gi-Oh now.
Not my boy Jake, man.
It wasn't just him. There's more than one fucking error. People are so dumb.
The deckless monster got him too. None of us are. We're all.
All right, let me get you the top 16 breakdown. I got the lists. We got 1 Frog Hero, 1 Blackwing, 1 Frog Monarch, 1 Vayu Turbo, another Vayu Turbo, 1 Plants, 1 Twilight Light Swarm, which we're just about to see, 1 Vayu Turbo, 2 Plants. Wait. Oh my gosh. Oh no, this is Satanic Burn. Oh my gosh, this is satanic. Holy shit, his list is actually truly satanic. We're gonna do that in a second. We've got the Satanic Burn, 1 Plant, Vayu Turbo, Frog Hero, Instant Fusion, Rescue Cat, Blackwings, and Gadgets, and Ricky Turbo. Classic Ricky Turbo. Thank you so much, Jordan. Appreciate it. All right, normal summon Arcus, turn 1, Emphase Mills, DD Crow, and Gareth. Starting off the game with a Lightsworn monster in the graveyard. Jake is going first because he did receive the game loss for the deck list error. Make sure your deck lists are correct. Activate Terraforming. Finds Black Garden. Tim said, did Swagger play Satanic Burn? No, he played Blackwings because he was scared to play Norlaris, but he topped, so I can't complain. I can't say. He was trying to play Dragon Turbo, and last night he was like not having a good time playing it, and so he switched. But I thought he was going to switch to Norlaris because he asked me to bring Norlaris cards. Alas, he too scared. There's the Black Garden. Okay, so Black Garden going to lock things up. There's a Wave Motion Cannon. There is a 2 back row. And a passing of the turn from 10. Okay, what does he got? What does he got here? Let's search on Terraforming. It's in play. The Black Garden is in play. All right, boys. This is a tough situation for Jake. I mean, if he doesn't have a way to start cracking into these back row, he's very full stop. That Lumina's going to be 500 attack. It loses to a Black Garden token. Arcus is 1200 though, so I can kill 1 Black Garden token. Yo, thank you so much, Nick. Shout out Nick Raj, dude. That's my go, dude. Thank you so much, bro. That's going towards the next RBET. Best believe it. All right, here's the first Black Garden token. Thank you so much, Nick. Lumina's going to activate. Pitches Plague. Probably targets the Gareth. There's going to be a main deck skill drain, which is one hell of a way to host Lightsworn. He's going to need ways to get through this. He's going to need ways to get through this. A little bit of pressure coming across from Arcus and Lumina, but not a ton. Tan's going to take the 1,000 from the skill drain. He's also going to take what looked like 400 over the token and then 500 direct. Oh, he can't, Lumina. Yeah, it's illegal, Lumina. You're right. You guys right. You need to tell we're awake. Give us a moment. We'll pause on the play. Yo, freeze play. There was a legal activation of Lumina. Can we freeze play? Thank you. Sorry about that. All right, boys. We'll get it sorted. That's tough. That's tough, buddy. The tilt is coming in. Thank you guys for catching that. I was like not paying attention. No lights aren't going to be targeted anywhere. Arcus is one of the weird cards that doesn't let you target certain cards in the graveyard. There's very few cards that have that type of effect. Why do you receive a game loss? Decklist error. They have a judge right now. Most likely skill drain's getting flipped on the mill anyway, so it's probably not really going to change too much about the game. The plague is just probably going to be returned to the hand because it's a legal activation. But we'll see. It might also be accepted against it. Depends on the judge ruling. We'll let the judge handle it. I'm going to tell Alexis to be tuned in. Oh man, I'm so tired. You can tell I got no sleep because I didn't notice that. Dude, the first match, game loss into judge call.
For Jake?
Yeah, he decklist error into illegal Lumina activation. That's rough, dude.
Why is it gotta be on stream?
Why are we so tired? Why is it so early? We should have fired this at like 2 p.m. Everyone's exhausted. Oh my god, we shouldn't have stayed up so late. I know. This is the hood finals, bro. We should have shot this one at the Denny's, bro. 288 watching and 27 likes. That is satanic. Everyone's just mad. Everyone's angry. They like nothing. Yo, what's up, Cold Madness? That's my guy, Cold Madness. What's up, dude? This is an insane thing to see on the field. A wave motion cannon and a black garden in top 16 of RBET. Did you guys ever predict that? That is a wave motion cannon, dude. It's satanic burn, bro. You don't want to know what's in this deck. It is a... Oh my god. Okay, fine. You do want to know. I'll tell you what's in this deck. All right, press 1 if you want the deck intel, because I have the list right here. Press 1 if you want the deck intel. If you guys want to see what 10 is on, that took him all the way to top 16 of RBET. Let me know. I'll get you some deck text. There's a card I have to look up in this deck list. I don't know what it does. That's how crazy it is. Okay, so he's got a powerful suite of trap cards. Powerful suite. He's got, of course, he's got to have the skill drain. That's a classic for the burn situation. Wait, why is it a plague in the graveyard? Is it just considered accepted game state? I guess we're moving on with the match. I guess you guys will see. What's up? Yeah. What's up? This is so hype. This is looking like a locals. I know. This is what happens when you stay up super late in the hotel lobby playing Edison for fucking shots and money in the... This is what happens when you don't sleep. You actually have a live Kappa accepted game state. That's crazy. Well, there's lava going. All right. Lava Golem going to take out those 2 monsters and give Tan a token. There's Messenger of Beast. That's going to prevent any sort of counter-offensive. It's kind of awkward with Black Garden in play. Why shouldn't he be able to fire Illumina? They might have said that well, he chained the skill drain to Illumina. He wouldn't have activated the skill. It goes back to the illegal action, which is Lumina's illegal activation, where the skill drain was chained. So skill drain would be reverted, but it looks like it was accepted game state. There's Kaiser Coliseum. So now that Tan has 1 monster in play, his opponent can't. Okay, look. Look, guys. I'm not even going to begin to explain everything that's happening on Tan's side of the field. It's too satanic. Okay, I need to pray. I need to pray for forgiveness for what we're witnessing right now. Emphasis on the Tan in Satan. Switches the Black Garden token to defense. Pays 100 to his Messenger of Peace. We're going to see eight turns for this Wave Motion Cannon to just close things out. Does he want to put another monster into play? The answer, yes. Yes, he does. Assuming his set is Road. Perhaps. Here comes Solar Recharge, pitching Aaron. Draw 2, mill 2. Mills Mirror Force JD. That's tough. That's tough. Charge of the Light Brigade. Mills a Space Typhoon. Oh. He milled the Space Typhoon. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This may be the quickest satanic burn win in the history of the deck. I expected this match to go on forever. It's gonna be like 5 minutes. Oh my gosh, I gotta think about how I can fill 40 minutes of dead space. We'll try to get a backup round. We'll try to get a backup game on. Oh, if possible. Satanic burn in top 16, yes. How does Cold Wave work with Kaiser? It doesn't stop Kaiser because Kaiser doesn't activate. That's gotta be tilting. Dude. He's gonna try to Avarice here. Let's see if this works. Okay, there's no Arcus stopping this Avarice. Only way he can dodge drain is priority something but plus torrential. Yeah, not just something though. It would have to be JD because like priority Lila plus torrential doesn't work because then the Lila won't switch to defense. So it's actually like there's so many things that. Imagine if the setback row is Solar or Starlight Road. I'm not imagining. I know it is. Just by Tan's body language, I can tell this game is over. This game is so over. He's like tapping his leg. He's like, hurry the fuck up. Just target your guys. He's like, I want this wave motion to go to 8 so I can just secure the top 8 and secure the invite with Satanic Burn. Oh my gosh. But Jake's not going to let him go down without a fight, all right? Jake still probably has some sort of... Priority also doesn't work with Garden, exactly. Because Garden is a... Yeah. So, it's over, man. It's over. Satan. Satan wins. What's that one where it's like, not today, Satan? Maybe today, Satan. Okay, let's see it. Lure of Darkness. Is he discarding the hand or is he banishing a dark? I guess we'll find out. He needs to draw Decree into JD. Maybe, unless the back row negates Decree. He can't summon JD. Kaiser Coliseum is in play. Okay, here's Caius the Shadow Monarch. Activating the effect. It's gonna be negated, but he's activating the effect. Satan on a Sunday is evil. Oh. Oh, true. True. Oh my gosh. So Black Garden's activating. That's going to give 10 another monster. And 10's going to get a token here. The Caius is going to be 1200. It can then attack over the token. But if you attack over the token, you can no longer summon other monsters. But 10 can just crash into the Caius because it's face up. Jake should have tribute set Caius here to not stay. Oh, I guess then he wouldn't even give a token. Oh my god, this is so awkward. This is so awkward. This is actually the stuff of nightmares. Not only is it like, he's going to activate Plague. Okay, here comes Plague. But what are you making with Plague? So that's another token. It's another Black Garden token. He can attack because it's halved from Black Garden. You guys just don't, you're not paying attention to the 17 different lingering effects. To be fair, neither am I. To be fair, I have no idea. Caius is actually 1200. Fuck. Half of 2400 is 1200. Oh my gosh, this is actually, everyone is just waking up. Everyone is just waking up. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Hella tokens. Okay, what can he do here? He's put a bunch of tokens into play. Flip summon. Is that Snipe Hunter? Plague gets banished. Snipe Hunter hits the grave. He's gonna make, that is Snipe Hunter. There's Goyo Guardian, and there's another token. The Goyo is 1400. The Caius is 12. 10's at 48, so maybe he might just be trying to like attack over tokens to try and like. So it's gonna be 400 damage there. 10's gonna drop to 44, and then that's gonna be 600 damage. 10's gonna drop to 38. Is that the last damage that Jake's gonna be able to get in though? Like this lock is looking, now that the Plague is gone, and he's draw locked. That's a whole extra turn he's gonna have to wait here. 10 can just switch the token to defense and just vibe. Is this the Edison equivalent of Mystic Mine? Yes. He built a 5-card Mystic Mine. Yeah, the token is there. That token is there. Everyone's like, what about Messenger of Peace? It's 1500 or more. They're halved from Black Garden. Is everyone like not listening to the commentary? What is going on? You would crash the token to prevent summoning. What could he summon that like if he summons, what could he summon that matters though?
Players, if you sign up for pod 13, please report to the
Isn't it better to sync 8 and keep the Snipe Hunter because it wasn't halved? Probably. That's more damage. Synchro Cat was the better watch. See, that's the problem, is the Synchro Cat guy also had a game loss for a fucking decklist error. It's funny. I can't escape it. I'm in my own personal hell. Yesterday it was like internet crashing. Today it's like decklist errors, like from people who shouldn't be having decklist errors. It's like, and we see the full piece of the puzzle here. That is a botanical lion. That is a botanical lion. For those of you who don't know what Botanical Lion does, it gains 300 attack points for each face-up plant monster on your side of the field, including itself. And control of the card cannot be switched with something like Brain Control, Mind Control, Enemy Controller, Tragodia. Control of the card cannot be switched. 10 cracks his knuckles, moves the Lava Golem back into his graveyard to have a more aesthetically pleasing board. He attacks the token, attacks the set monster. Let's see what the set monster is. For those of you who don't know what that is, that's a Prickle Fairy. I don't know what that card does. I don't know what it does. I actually don't know what it does. I was like reading the deck list, and I was like, I know this is a card. I don't know what it does. Does anyone know what that card does? in chat? Because I don't know what it does. Does anyone know what a prickle fairy is? I've never seen that card in my life used in a duel. There's time letters. They draw for turn. Your opponent cannot attack insect monsters. Okay. This card battled a monster at the end of the damage step. Change that monster to defense position. Okay, he's gonna pay 800. I don't know if he can do this with Kaiser Coliseum. We may get a judge call here. I think a third judge call of the match. Do you guys want to know why this deck is called Satanic Burn? Do you guys still have any more questions on why this deck is called Satanic Burn? You guys have any more questions? If you still don't understand why it's called Satanic Burn, can you guys clarify that confusion? Can you guys clarify? Or if you're beginning to understand, press 1. If you're beginning to get it, press 1. If you're beginning to understand, press 1. Bruh. Locals will be hell after this ends. Oh my gosh. Satanic Burn. Chess says not being able to side against this is tragic. What do you mean? He sided. This is game 2. Yo, thank you so much, Alan. My guy. The Satanic Burn enjoyer, Alan. You know once this list comes out. I know I'm going to see it at night and day. I know I'm going to see it, bro. Brain does work, but not on Bot Lion. Just on Prickle Fairy. Just on Prickle Fairy. Okay, Lila's attacking. Okay, Lila's attacking. Let's see what's up. Is there an honest here? Said he sided blind. They probably knew what each other was playing. It's top 16, so they probably know. Oh, Brain does work on bot line or skilled brain. You're right. Here I am forgetting everything. Here I am forgetting everything. Did he make a mistake here? Lila's attacking. 10 is thinking. There's double honest. There goes the bot line. Okay. Is this game? Is this game? How much attack does Prickle Fairy have? I actually don't know. Holy shit, he found game. That's crazy. We're going to game 3? I don't know how much attack. Wait, could the Lila even attack? The Lila was halved, right? It was halved. Yeah, it was halved. He had to double honest over, right? Yeah. It has 300 attack. Yeah, Lila was also halved, yes. Game 3, baby. What a game. Even just as a chatter trying to navigate that, it was difficult. And we're not even playing. Jake saw the line. Is he the best Yu-Gi-Oh player NA? How do you get over Lion? Double honest. He had double honest. He had a bribe too, rip. Without giving away any secrets, Tan does have... He does have a way to protect himself from honest without giving away any secrets. What was wave motion at? I think 5. Garden plus Kaiser and Messenger. Yeah, there was a little bit of anti-synergy, but I think he needed it, right? That was crazy. Hedge guards coming in. Foxy, there are 3 mained. There are 3 mained. Yeah. Yeah. He's prepared for it. He just didn't have the out. That's crazy. Prickle Fairy is insane. What does Prickle Fairy even do? It doesn't have an effect, right? Tyler said it shouldn't have been in the grave, but then he would have just normal summoned it. It's the same thing. Yeah, he could have handside discard. He could have done a million different ways to get in the grave. That's not. He still had it in his hand. It changed nothing in that game. If anything, it was worse for him because then he didn't get 2 plague uses. He only got 1. So if anything, it was a handicap. Messenger maintenance cost per game? No, that's not how that works. Your messenger just like gets destroyed. Oh, but you mean it the turn before? Yes, the turn before. Yes. Champion pack wave motion cannon stocks? Maybe, I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything because I have a set courtesy of wave motion Ganon, so I feel like it would be disingenuous for me to pump that card. I feel like it would be a little bit of insider trading. He should use Gravity Bind instead of Messenger. Not instead of, in addition to. And he does. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a crazy game. I feel like he had a really good setup there. He just needed the hedge guard to checkmate, and he just didn't have it. What a game. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. Ismail says such a fraudulent game. What are you talking about? It literally hurt him that the plague was in the grave. Shut the fuck up. You guys don't... Having 1 less access, like 1 less plague use is really bad. Yes, I did know that, Tomato. I did. But then you have to play that card in your deck. Level limit would have been checkmate. Yeah, I believe he's also on that, so. Yeah, it's just, I mean, there's a reason why Gravity Bind and Level Limit Area B are limited to 1. Those cards are incredibly powerful. Chat on 1 today. Dude, everyone is tired. I'm tired. I missed like 6 things during that match. The chat is tired. They missed like 6 things during that match. What matters is the players are also tired, and they missed like 6 things in that match. Everyone is exhausted. It's so early. Why didn't dude kill him with the cannon? It wasn't on 8. Obviously. Jake was at 8,000. You need 8 turns with wave motion cannons. That's why he didn't kill him with the cannon, because it wasn't on 8. Oh my god. Why do you think it wasn't lethal? Okay, double Lone Fire activation here from 10, going first in game 3. And there's Titanial, not drawn, in deck. Activate Black Garden. It's noon, brother, not that early. You've never been to an RBET. Yesterday didn't stop. Yesterday didn't stop. Most of us are on no sleep. We were up all night, bro. That's how it works. That's how RBET's lit, dude. Are you kidding me? You guys don't get it. You guys don't understand. Yugioh needs an Earth Tuner, Kappa. Bully Ranger's saving the stream right now. Black Garden Titanial is insane on mode. That's actually huge pressure. Your question is, why didn't Judge let in legal work? What are you talking about? That's how it's ruled, like, all the time. There's Solemn Judgment on Heavy Storm. Go play in a tournament, Ismail. Go play in a tournament. That's how it works. Accepted game state is something else. There's Brain Control. Heavy Storm Brain Control. He's going to negate that with the Titanial. Okay, 2 power spells now gone. There's Gareth. That's going to get a token from 10. Absolutely gorgeous mats. Big fan. Yggdrasil doesn't miss. He's going to attack over the token for 5 life points. How much? 125 life points. So Tan is going to drop to 3875. Set monster. How many back row is he going to set? Let's see here. Love these awesome tournaments. Me too, Bryant. Me too. Messenger of Beasts. Set back row pass. Okay, there's Aaron. Black Garden activation. Gets the token. Aaron can clear that defense position monster. Yeah, Black Garden Messenger of Peace here just really awkward. And Aaron's going to be so clutch. I mean, it's just like, it puts in the work versus this deck. Attacks the defense position monster. It's going to flip. Morphing Jar is going to activate. And there's going to be another judge call. There's going to be another judge call to see whether or not Morphing Jar gets shuffled back before it resolves or not. I believe it does get shuffled back before it resolves. It gets shuffled back and then it activates and resolves. So Morphing Jar gets shuffled into the deck. Then both players discard their hand. And Tan and Jake both draw 5 new cards. Okay, Cyber Dragon, DD Crow, Dad hits the grave. Tan's gonna draw 5 new cards. They're each gonna draw 5 new cards. Double Morphing Jar into deck out game is crazy. If Tan wins via deck out at 3775 life points or whatever. Okay, there's Solar Recharge. Pitching for cost is gonna be Raiko. Does this resolve? Looks like it does resolve. Draw 2, mill 2. Mills another Raiko and a card that's off camera. We're going to have to get him to consolidate that graveyard for us to see it here in a second. Letting Jake dig is going to win this one for him. Letting it mill might actually lose this one for him. He mills Necrogarnot. He mills a Decree because he could get decked out. He's a Morphing Jars. He's milling 5 in the end phase. He might draw even more off Gareth. If Tan can just survive like 1 turn straight up, he might just win via deck out if Jake can't out his own monsters. It was a Gores. Okay, cool. Cool. He drew into Lila. He already summoned Aaron this turn. He milled Raiko and Gores. Okay, cool. Oh, you could see it. My screen's a little cropped. Oh, okay, yeah, there we go. I fixed it. Book of Eclipse wins this game. I know. If he drew the Morphing Jar again, he might win on deck out, which is crazy. So there's mill 3 from Aaron, 2 from Gareth. No draws off Gareth is actually probably a good thing for Jake, because he's like, his deck is looking thin, bro. He drew into Sidor, which can turn off his mill. He has JD in hand. He may have JD in hand. But you gotta be scared of Starlight Road. Zach Savage, you don't understand how rulings work. Classic. You don't understand how judging works. Oh, this is awful. I knew the chat was gonna be lovely during this one, but I didn't know they would be this savage, Kappa. He still has 1 Decree somewhere. Is it gonna be enough? Okay, terraforming. This may shut off his own Black Garden. Black Garden. Okay. The dandy shirt. This is so crazy. Okay, so he can set Black Garden over Black Garden if he wants to shut off his own Black Garden.
Can I sleeve this over here?
Yeah. Just bring it back over here by my bag, man. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, of course, bro. Okay, so he can set Black Garden over Black Garden if he wants to shut off his own Black Garden. Why are people being mean? They don't get it. They just don't get it. It's easy to watch a top 16 and be like, these guys suck. But then when they have to come and get top 16, it's like, oh, shit. I'm not him. You know what I mean? People are malding instead of hype. I know. People like backseating. Yeah, it's so much easier to fucking peanut gallery, bro. Okay, set monster. That's not a back row. You need a back row here. Setting a monster into Aaron is terrifying. Okay, what does Tan got? Okay, there's 3 back row. He's just figuring out which back row to set. So... All right, there's Rivalry of Warlords. No monsters can be summoned that aren't warrior type. And there's the second Morphing Jar. Oh my god, Morphing Jar gets shuffled back again. Is this going to be a 3rd Morphing Jar game? Is he going to Morphing Jar 3 times? Bro. Bro. No, you can't, Boggs. It's not a quick effect. Bro. Bro. Looks like there's 9 cards in deck from Jake here. Oh no. And there goes his way to shut off the milling. Oh no. Dude. Oh my gosh. That's tough. That's tough. Did he draw MST? It looks like he did. But I'm not sure what else he can do. Like, he lost a lot of his stuff. Yeah, it's just M-Phase Mill 3, M-Phase Mill 2, and 2 Light Sworns. He has to draw 2 more cards here. He's got, looks like 3 cards in deck, bro. Yeah, it looks like 3 cards in deck. M-Phase, he has to discard cards. Okay, what is he going to discard here? How does Jar go back to the deck? It was attacked by Aaron. Oh my gosh. He has 1 turn to win this game. He has 1 turn to win this game. He's going to let Messenger of Peace die. Because it's not doing anything with Black Garden out. Set Monster. I mean, Set Monster does get poked pretty annoyingly by Aaron, but if there's like something like a skill drain or something like that, this might just be done, bro. There's a second Messenger of Beast. Set back row. You can play Space from hand in M-Phase, yeah, but then your opponent gives your opponent the initiative, so there's no reason to do that. You can just discard a dead card. You need the initiative with Space Typhoon. Why wouldn't he tribute Set Cider then? Because he discarded it to Morphing Jar. He doesn't have it in hand. Imagine a 3rd Morphing Jar here. This might be the... Dude, I'm so glad we decided to cover this game. This might be an all-timer. This might be an all-timer game. This is crazy. This is such a crazy match. Cold Wave Chain MST JD game. Okay, but I think aren't both JDs in the grave? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Also, that just loses kind of to Dark Bribe, doesn't it? Like, bribe on that MST and then the game's over. You just Cold Wave locked yourself. Or this could be really bad. There's only 2 cards left in deck for Jake. Chain Second Rivalry also does it, yeah. Why did you draw 5 after attacking Morphing Jar? Is this... Are you joking? That's Morphing Jar's effect.
Oh shit, there you go.
What? He has 1 JD in hand? Okay. Oh, he drew the other JD. Okay. There's the Dark Bribe. That's going to cause him to draw another card. He has 1 card left in deck. Oh, no. And now he can't Cold Wave. Even if he has it. I don't know if he has it. He can't summon the JD. Unless he's able to Tribute Set Gores or something like that. If he has Tribute Set Gores, he might be able to do it. He's attacking with Aaron. He's just attacking with Aaron. He's going to do Skill Drain on the attack declaration. That's going to buy Jake another turn. There's Bot Lion. Is there going to be an Honest to get over this Bot Lion? So he's going to take some damage here. He's going to take 1,200. Gores is gone. Yeah, that's right. He milled it. He has Reincarnation. He could have reincarnated for Gores, double sack, then special JD. Oh, he doesn't see that line. Are you for real? I mean, there was a skill drain always there. So JD was not resolving. Because there was always a skill drain there. So it didn't end up mattering. Just sets 2 back row. Are one of those Royal Decree? Do we know? Do we know if one of those is Royal Decree? He's deciding if he wants to pay for that Messenger of Peace. Decree here would be kind of backbreaking unless Tan has something like that Kaiser Coliseum that he's eyeing up in his hand. So if he just plays that Kaiser Coliseum. So he forced the skill drain. He's going to pay 100 to the Messenger. So he drops a 1625. He can win if he doesn't have an answer for Decree. Decree is set. What are you talking about? If he plays Kaiser Coliseum, Jake can't play, right? Unless the set monster is Raikou. Oh my gosh. Lava Golem. Okay. He gets a plant token. But now the Kaiser Coliseum won't prevent... The Kaiser Coliseum won't prevent Decree into JD. Why did he do that? He should summon the Lava Golem and attack, and then crash the token. What is he doing? What is he doing? It was a tribute set? Oh, it's a tribute set. Why did he do that? He has to summon the Lava Golem and attack. He has to crash the token, because now Kaiser, Decree into JD kills him. Does he have something he can bring back with the... Does he have a 2400 monster in his grave? Or 20... Yeah, I think 2400. There's Kaiser Coliseum. He needs to have a negate for the Decree. In Edison, yes, you can do that. There's the Decree. There's no stop for that. And now he can just special JD. Oh my god, why did he Lava Golem? Oh my god. Why did he Lava Golem? He just pays 1,000. Blows up the board. That's everything. JD's at 1,500. He just needs to have a way to attack for game. Oh my god, why did he Lava Golem? Oh my god, why did he Lava Golem? No! Dude! Holy shit! What an insane match! He had it! He had it! Oh my gosh! Dude. Boggs said Starlight Road said, Decree was face up on the fucking field. Did you forget about the 7th floodgate that was flipped? Just kidding. Oh my, why did he lava golem? If he just Kaiser Coliseum's pass, he wins. He can't lose that game if he Kaiser passes. Oh my God. Jake punted by not Monster Reincarnation for Jors, double sack, special JD. But then that would have lost to the Starlight Road, or the skill drain. So Jake made the right play ultimately by waiting to get his decree set. Oh my God. What a crazy game. That was so tense, dude. Harnam says Jake cheated. Dude, he didn't cheat. It was an illegal activation. There's a difference. You guys don't understand the difference between cheating and illegal activations. You're so non-competitive. You guys are so non-competitive. It's crazy. That quote-unquote cheat was to his detriment. He would have rather had Plague in hand for that game. You guys just don't understand it. You called it an all-timer. I know. I knew it was going to be an all-timer match. I knew it. That's why I was like, we have to still cover it. What's up, Aljaz? How you doing? Think he was nervous? I think he was nervous, too. Wow. Can we get R&M the fuck out of here? We need more mods. What's up, Basher? How you doing? Welcome in. You'll say deserve because you can only summon Greffer and make 5. Alan is him. That was a crazy game. That was a crazy difficult game from both standpoints. Says, how is an illegal activation not reset by the judge? Maybe you should become a judge and find out, Ismail. Maybe you should become a judge and find out. It was accepted game state at that point because things had changed. The game state had changed. All right, R&M has got to be one of the dumbest chatters. Where are the mods at? We got to mod some people. All right, we got to make some more people some mods. Snack, welcome to the moderational team. All right, Snack is now a mod. R&M, hidden from the channel forever. Get owned. Gene says every time I turn on the stream, is someone making the most ridiculous misplay? Dude, it's so tense. It's so tense. That game was tense. You have a wrench now. Throw it at people, Snack.
Yo, bro, I just want to apologize, bro, for the art display and the deck. And
you want to come over and just say something real quick? Yeah.
I feel
All right,
so
boys.
bad.
So did you watch the RBET Indie Top 16 video where I was like, don't mess up your deck list?
No.
Exposed. Fake fan. Exposed.
Okay, here's what happened.
No, it's cool. No explanation. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I exported the deck from GB, and I'm from Dueling Book, and like it just runs out of space. So I just assumed it was exactly because it was from Dueling Book, and I didn't even check.
You didn't even check because it ran.
That's why it's wolf, like my 2 wolves and my Trag is not in the deck now because
there's
that's
no
the 2,
space on
and they're the 2 lowest cards in alphabetical order. So I'm just not playing those rest of the brackets. So.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
That was a crazy match. Your opponent
Thank
kind
you.
of punted. He kind of
He
gave it.
punted hard. He punted hard. The lava one. Also, he said he had Dark Bribe game 1 for the brain control, but he didn't use it.
Just didn't use it.
Yeah, but that was a sick kill shot nonetheless.
That was crazy. That was a crazy game.
Oh yeah.
Hey, GG's guys. Go get ready for your top 8 match. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Again, bro, about the art
No,
display,
dude. You're okay, man. You're okay. People make mistakes. Every single tournament this happens. It's crazy. RBT is lit, bro. That was hype. No, it was a full different turn, Adam. You are being that guy. What's up? That was a crazy match.
Played so hard.
It was just on the last turn, but that was an insane run.
I had game 1 too.
You did
I
with
activated
the
Mario on break control. I think I forgot about Honest completely. And this one, I could have either had a lava gun attack or run.
and then crash still get. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, just don't know because you have the
Can I
Kaiser.
give my deck an official name?
Yeah, what do you want to call it?
It's gonna be called Garden Salad. Yeah.
Garden Salad is now the official name of the burn deck, built by 10? 10?
Yeah.
Yes. Congratulations. Well done. Well done, both of you guys.
I
That's a
used
cool
to
deck.
run Cherry Mono and Model back in the day.
Cherry Model is my card,
Yeah,
dude. That's my
Cherry
favorite
Mono and
card.
Model, that's because you're like garden salad.
But it
has
doesn't work.
tomatoes in
It does,
But
right?
It doesn't work well practically. So I cannot
Yeah.
wait for the deck review.
It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be nuts. Hey, congratulations. Enjoy the stuff. Stick around because they are gonna take a top 16 picture once everyone's done.
I hope I shook up the meta.
You will. There's gonna be so many people playing your deck at like dueling book and
Or
stuff
at
like
least
that.
siding against it.
I know.
Kaiser stocks are going up.
Dude, Kaiser's crazy. What's up?
Do you know who won for top 8?
I need to know who won. Hey, dude. Question. Maybe.
Yeah.
All right, we're deciding on the top 8 feature match right now. That was a crazy match. That was a really good match. I'm super happy. We got to capture that on camera because that was beautiful. Metro says the energy is calling Minecrush the cheater rule. That's not the energy. That's not the energy. What is all right, Metro 85.
Okay.
You can enjoy the stream. What are you talking about, the energy? He's like, yeah, but your vibes make it so it's...
Gadgets. I don't know what these two.
Are they still playing? That would make sense.
No. This is top 8.
This is top 8. Okay, hold
This is
on.
top 8. So we have him.
Oh, plants.
You want to do him? Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do plants versus, I think it's plants versus Vayu Turbo.
Let's do it.
Okay, so we have top 8 breakdown. We've got Twilight, I think, Vayu Turbo versus Vayu Turbo. We got Plants versus Vayu Turbo. We've got Gadgets versus Blackwings, and we've got Ricky Turbo versus Hero Frog. So we're starting top 8 like right now. What decks are in top 8? Jacob Plants. We're gonna watch Jacob Plants versus I think Vayu Turbo. Let me double check that. I'm pretty sure it's Vayu Turbo. Yes, it looks like Jacob Plants versus Vayu Turbo. It's a good Plants matchup. It might be. Yeah, it might actually be a good Plants matchup. No, dude, Tan was super awesome. He just came up and talked to me. He was super happy about it. He's like, yeah, I misplayed, but I'm so happy. And he's like, I just want to name my deck. John Madden says I didn't know Toyota sponsors Palestine. Bro, why would you not sponsor human rights? I feel like that's like, W human rights, bro. W human rights. Hey, yo, top 8 is lit, dude. It's so lit. Is Ricky the Vayu player with book? Dude, he has not missed top 4, I believe. Is Swagger in top 8? I don't remember. I don't think so. I think he might have lost his top 16 match. John Madden can bounce too. No, maybe it was a legit question. Who knows? Benefit of the doubt, bro. Top 8 for Jacob Plants. Jacob Plants rising in the ranks. And is Brett playing it? New syntax, my goat, bro. The JXO deck profile without Wolf is going to be very funny. I agree. What are the best splashable lights for Chaos Sorcerer? Probably Cyber Dragon and depending on your deck. But Cyber Dragon's the most splashable. Yes, it is the bot line Polynosis from yesterday's feature. What's Ricky Turbo? It's the new wave. It's the best way to do things, from what I've heard. From many players. Where's Caesar? I think he may have lost his top 16 match. But incredible run from Caesar. You and Jackson go way back. That's cool. Can we get an RBET Phoenix? I don't know. Diego is too broke to travel to Cali. Dude, drive him out. It's like a fucking 6-hour drive or whatever. Lila, DD Warrior Lady, and Ryo can be splashable. I think Ryo is probably worse than some other options. DD Warrior Lady also doesn't hit the grave for Sorceress, so it's not as... Like, you probably rather play Raikou before Ryo in like just random decks. Like if you're trying to splash, like let's say you're trying to splash it in Blackwings, right? I'd probably play Cyber Dragon and Raikou before I played Ryo. I'd definitely put DD Warley, but DD Warley doesn't hit the grave that easily, so it's kind of difficult to say. Another splashable light is Diva Gilman, because that gets you Android. Jacob plants the beatdown brew with Graviroos? Yes, it is. It's plant beat. The deck is fire. Ricky Turbo is cool, but have you tried James OTK? I'm not familiar. I'm not familiar with James OTK. Is it a self OTK? TKXO didn't play any Wolf. That was the deck list error. He just said that on stream. He said that DB exported his deck wrong. And it cut off his Wolves and his Trag. So he has to play the remainder of top 16 without his Wolves and his Trag. As you guys can tell, that's clearly a deck list error, not malicious intent, but he has to now adhere to the written list. Diva Gilman Android is also 3 monsters for avarice. True, it is. Vitaly, it is. What's Ryo? Thunder King Ryo. It's a 1900 light monster, prevents searching, and can tribute itself to negate inherent special summons. Not tribute, sorry. Sends itself to the graveyard to negate.
Congratulations, you have 45 minutes to win 2 duels. You may begin.
Good stuff. Shout out all the boys who made top 16. Cold Wave Cat Fall Troll isn't an OTK. That's just not, it's not 8,000 damage. That's 5,600 damage. That's just not an OTK. Dark Creator, Snake Rain, next RBET top 16, let's go. Dude, that deck is gas, Alan. We gotta workshop that, because I feel like Collector's Rare Snake Rain is peak. That game was, did you see any of that?
I watched the last game.
Oh my, the Lava Golem on the last turn with 1 card in deck? Oh my gosh.
But I'm excited for the next feature.
This is gonna be sick.
Yeah.
Brett is crushing it, dude. He's crushing it. And so is Alberto, dude. They're both crushing it. Albert versus Brett. This is gonna be a classic, dude. Team Starlight versus SoCal. What's up?
Do you have any slips?
The match slips? Right there, yeah. All right, thank you. Yeah. Is Ricky an engine? One might call him an engine, a one-man engine. I would say that he's an engine. What's up, Edison Club podcast? Jake XO with the heart of the cards. That was a heart of your opponent punting the game into your deck, bro. That was nuts. That was crazy. What a match. What a match. Albert beat Brett in round 8. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Interesting news. We'll see if Brett gets his revenge or if Albert just has his number. We should get a prediction going. You guys want to get a prediction going?
Hot 16 or 17. Let's start. Let's go far.
All right, poll's going. Poll's now live. Who you got? Let's see who you got in chat, bro. You expect to become a thing now? That'd be kind of cool. All right, who you got? Who you got, chat? And while you're at it, smash like. Smash like.
If you're pot 16 or 17, come over to the side of an area.
That's funny, Taco. But yeah, no, you gotta build these guys up. They put in a lot of work. They not only put in a lot of work, but then they come to the tournaments. They come to your tournaments. So like, if you want to throw tournaments, like these are the people who are coming to your tournaments. Like they're putting in a lot of work. They deserve respect. You know what I'm saying? Unless their name is Pizza and they decide to play an unplayable deck and they give themselves a game loss due to an illegal action, in which case respect may be hard pressed to find. Might be hard pressed. Just kidding. Is Brett the plant guy? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Looks like people are favoring Alberto actually in the votes by a slight percentage. This is actually very close. It's exactly 50-50. That's crazy. Oh, this is going to be a good match. This is going to be an all-timer. RBET Santa Clara, top 8. You already know. These guys are getting ready. Die roll's happening. Normally, I'm not a fan of rolling different dice. I feel like you should always roll the same dice. Brett is slowly pulling ahead in the poll. No, Alberto's back. He's back. He's taking it back. Dude, this is such a close vote. It's crazy. All right, draw for turn from Alberto. I think he went first, or he's going first. That's huge. That's really big. He voted for Alberto on vibes alone. Okay, there's Rhoda for Dark Greffer. It's Vayu Turbo on the right versus Jacob Plant on the left. All right, get your votes in now. I'm ending the poll. Let's see if you guys are right. All right, lock in. Lock in, boys. Lock in, boys. We got Greffer with the setup. We got 3 back row from Brett. Looks like a Caius in hand, another trap card in hand, and a spell card in hand, which I don't. It looks like maybe Mark of the Rose or a plant-specific spell card that he can't use. Alberto can just poke with the Greffer. Yep, looks like he's going to do that. You don't need to commit it to the back row. You can kind of just... This is why Greffer's so good into open boards, because it's like, I can convert any bad draw. He's like a drill warrior in that sense. He converts any bad draw. And he applies pressure, which is... 1700 is good pressure. Like, that is solid pressure. If you had a Mirror Force or a Deep Prison in your Brett, you probably should just use it there. Brett's just going to pass the turn again. That's tough. I think this is going to be a hard one for him to pull back from. Once you get Vayu Turbo a couple of turns with that Greffer, it's pretty easy for them to like piece together the rest of this game. Vayu Turbo does, in my opinion, a pretty good job playing through like random back row with their starters, as long as there isn't like a different starter on the other side that kind of outclasses their starter. Like just poking with Greffer is always going to get you more value than, like it gives you a lot of initiative and a lot of ways to navigate your position in a favorable way. Just another pass from Brett. That is really tough. This Greffer's nailed out 5,100 damage alone. Brett's going to draw a new card. Ooh. Oof. 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 Finally a set monster from Brett, but I think it's too little too late. Alberto could just flip a Ryko here and instantly Brett's cooked. Like he's just Dobbs, you know what I'm saying? Man, Alberto really death cut Brett here. To be fair, I've had similar experiences with Jacob Plant. I actually think Alberto might be in a position to go Bryonic, bounce Brett's entire board, and then win the game this turn with Grave Resource. I think he's in a position to do that. I think he has enough cards. I could be wrong. I think he can go Bryonic, bounce the entire board, and then win the game. Ryko should always hit the back row? Question. Limit reverse. Mills another Vayu. Wow. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one. Sack for Caius. Caius hit the monster. Is there a Polynosis? Let's see the Polynosis sack Dandelion. That's the only way you're still in this. Nope, there goes Bot Lion. What an insanely slow start from Brett. Just no summons for 3 turns. And then, yeah, I mean, just at that point, like, your opponent's able to just do whatever the fuck they want. Here comes Synchro into Stardust Dragon. to protect from the back row. Probably want to go for a Vayu activation. And this is just game through a lot. If he has Burial, it's game through even more. If he has Return, it's game through everything. Start battle phase, Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, target the Stardust. Does he have a Dandelion? No, he has to pitch a Caius. Pitches a real card to deal with the Stardust. Okay. That is going to keep him alive if there's a Mirror Force. Actually, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. He just Burials here. Stacks for Plague again. Makes the Stardust again. He must have said end main. And then just Vayu again, yeah. He must have said end main, so this is still in main phase 1. Oh, you gotta say start battle for Phoenix Wing. You gotta give start battle. Did he say start battle? Oh, it must have been start battle. That was main 2. Okay. Yeah, I was like... Yeah, I was gonna say, did he say start battle? Yeah, I thought he must have said it. So Alberto going for all this, just get it in before there's back row down. He is now double draw locked. Can Brett pull this back? He's in a bad spot. That's like an understatement too. Dandelion buys him a turn. 2 back row from Alberto is gross. That's tough, but it's not the end of the world. Because Alberto put all his resources down now. Wow, that's just going to be the game with the attacks. All 4 sets were bluffs. I feel like Brett maybe had a lot of bricked plant synergy cards with no inch in that game. He just didn't see Lone Fire, didn't see Dandelion, didn't see Foolish Burial, didn't see even Titanial probably to pitch off of that Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. He just didn't see plants, and then his only plant got banished, which would have turned on maybe Mark of the Rose or something like that. So Alberto taking that game down very convincingly. He kind of made the Jacob Plant deck look a little anemic. No engine for Brett is really tough. I think it's really hard to play this plant deck when you don't see your plants, because like your synergy cards are really strong, but they're only really strong if you have the other half of your combo pieces. If you don't have the other half of your combo pieces, they're total bricks. And now Alberto gets to side in Royal Oppression, which is one of the nastiest cards against plant decks, and he gets to side in like just all sorts of gross stuff. I think it's gonna be tough, and Alberto's gonna have the initiative again in game 3. That game looked very convincing. That did not look close. Brett's got this. Maybe. His deck on paper should have a good matchup here, but it's just not as consistent. Like right now what you're seeing is like matchup favorability, like functional matchup favorability versus consistent power. And the consistency won out in game 1. But if Brett can leverage his matchup favorability, if he can actually like do things in the next 2 games, he has the odds. The odds are in his favor. The issue is like, can he consistently do those 2 things through 2 games? That might be really hard. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. And Alberto also gets his sideboard cards for 2 games now as well. Slexon says he always wins going first, but he's not going first game 3. Even if he wins the next one, he's not going first game 3. So he needs to figure out going second with his mono normal summon deck. It's still a card game. Sometimes you're not going to see him. You can build your decks to see him. I promise you that. You can build your decks. You have to sacrifice a little bit of power. Like, maybe you have to cut a limit reverse to fit another engine card in. To fit like a Sangan or a Giant Rat or something in. Or an Armageddon Knight to send Sangan. Maybe you have to cut a Miracle Fertilizer. You have to cut a Mark of the Rose or something like that. You have to cut some of those payoff cards to make sure you have engine. But yeah, you can definitely build your deck to see it if that's what you need. Are there any Dragon decks in top 16? No. There were hardly any Dragon decks in the entire tournament, from what I heard. It was like one of the least played decks, which is crazy because that deck is insane. I still don't get it. But alas. So, let's see what Brett's able to put together here going first. Evan says, what's the purpose of the pile when you're just going to riffle after? Oh, because you want to count your deck. That's the purpose. That's why you do that. There's actually a reason to do that. You want to count your deck and make sure you sided the right amount. Any fairies? Almost 0. I think there might have been like 4 or 5. I know Tommy Dang entered, but alas, it's Tommy Dang. But enough about Tommy Dang. This is Brett versus Alberto, and there's a Turn 1 Titanial going first for Brett. Turn 1 Titanial naked is good, but it's not as good as just something like Titanial plus tokens. That would be insane here. Brett opting for double loan means he doesn't want to draw another loan. End phase Dust Tornado is going to take out what looks like a Dust Tornado from Alberto, so a little bit of a trade of the Dust Tornadoes. Brett needs another plant monster here. He does have to risk Torrential and Mirror Force. Looks like he does have another plant monster, though, which is pretty good. He can attack with Gravity Rose pretty freely. It gets over Hamster. Looks like it's Vayu, and Titanial's going to attack and deal 2,800. So Alberto has nothing here for this. If the Gravity Rose survives, then Brett's getting tokens, and this is gonna be all engine. The Gravity Rose doesn't survive. Okay, he doesn't have a plant to reveal. So Gravity Rose is down. He traded Gravity Rose for a Vayu in 2,800, which is like fine, I guess. I don't know. Dale says, what's in top 8? I think 2 Vayu Turbo, 1 Ricky Turbo, 1 Plants, 1 Hero Frogs, 1 Gadget Machina, and 1 Blackwing. I think that's the breakdown. I could be wrong about one thing. Okay, there's Heavy Storm. Big boy Heavy Storm. Is there a Solemn Judgment or something like that? Chain Dust Tornado, target the back row. Brett's like, all right, that was getting destroyed anyway. And it's a Deep Prison hitting the grave. Now what? You like seeing Gravity Rose resolve? Yeah, me too, but it just doesn't ever resolve. Beast King Barbaros? Hello? Ricky Tiki Tavi, that's a throwback. Holy shit. What the fuck? He could mill only. Titanial's going to negate, so no mills, and then 1900 direct. It's not great pressure. I'll keep it real. Sirocco just neutralizes here. But Titanial negating the Raikou was objectively pretty good. It did its job. It got 2,800. It negated a Raikou, prevented some milling. Pretty good. All right, 1,900 to the dome. Alberto's going to drop to 1,400. Looks like his hand is a little bit Gaslight. Gatekeep Girl Boss. And then he's got Gravity Rose and Hedgeguard is a good combo. It seems okay, but Hedgeguard is just a bad card, so it means you have to play a bad card to support another bad card. There's Return from the Different Dimension, trying to bring back the one Sirocco that was lured away. This seems like a desperation play, but it does play. There's a Vayu in the grave as well, so he can sack this for Caius. Caius can then target the set monster. That is going to resolve. And now he can attack this Beast King Barbaros, be met with maybe a Mirror Force, and then there's a Deep Prison. Okay. He still has the Armed Wing resource, so he can defend his life total that way. If Brett has Mark of the Rose, though, that's going to be a checkmate situation, I think. Unless Alberto has a way to defend this with, like, a third Dust Tornado or something like that. No, he just passes the turn back. Let's see a Mark of the Rose or a Brain Control. Lone Fire. And that's going to be the game. He's going to be able to Lone Fire into a second Titanial. run over the armed wing, and attack for game. So, looks like he didn't double lone fire. He did single lone fire. I just am blind, apparently. To be fair, I'm looking at a tiny screen, so that's my John. Looks like Brett was able to apply the pressure. Barbaros was a little bit telling that there are skill drains in. And clearly with the initiative, this plant deck does a good job of closing things out. Raikou seems terrible in this matchup. Just doesn't seem like it accomplishes what you want it to accomplish. Popping set monsters, it's just getting plants in the grave for Brett's engine cards. It looks like Alberto might be having to reconsider his plan. He did have a lot of dust tornadoes, which seemed intelligent, but even through resolving 2 dust tornadoes, he wasn't able to take down the pressure he was facing from the Titanial. Going first is going to be a huge way for Alberto to prevent Titanial from ever hitting the board. He can have bottomless and oppression, so he has at least 4 ways to stop Titanial, 5 if he has Solemn. So 4 to 5 ways to stop a turn 1 Titanial is pretty good. 6 torrential. Yeah, 6 ways, I guess. On Brett's side, yeah, it looks like he's on some sort of like skill drain conversion. I have his deck list next to me, but I refuse to look at it, Kappa. No, fine, I'll look at it. All right, fine, I'll look at it. Fine, I'll look at it. Yep, skill drain. Yeah, that's what I've got for you guys. Skill drain turbo. Kappa. Everything is turbo when it's like 40 normal summons. That's the meme, right? Skill drain's a really good card in the metagame. I think a lot of my success recently with zombies was due to skill drain. That card is just OP. Titanial first turn is very tough for Vayu. Yeah, even going second, they need to have 1 of 6 outs, I believe. So it's a pretty tricky card for them to navigate. Did Cat Fusion make top 8? No, he had a deck list error and a game loss in top 16, so I'm assuming that contributed to his loss. Loneliness Turbo? What is that? What is the most Loneliness Turbo deck? Kick. I feel like the most Loneliness Turbo deck is Fairies. It's the most Sigma deck. You have to be alone to study enough to play Fairies accurately or whatever. Milp. Next door, they're playing music so loud. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It is so fucking loud. It's like crazy loud. It's like booming like crazy. How can people have so many deck errors in 2025? People are still people in 2025, Mr. Bagel Bites. People never stop being people. All right, this is exactly how game 1 started. Exactly how game 1 started. Greffer pitch. Is he going to put the arm wing into play, though? Is he going to do that to try and play through bottomless and stuff? It looks like he is this time. Possible deck devastation. You can hear the booming, but it's okay audio. Okay, cool. As long as you guys can still hear me more, that's all that matters. I think the mics are really good. Totogon did a good job with the mics. Classic Totogon W. Turn 1 deck devastation virus. That's going to hit a lone fire. Normal Graveros. Graveros is going to run over Greffer. I didn't see the rest of the hand, but it looked like D-Prison, Mirror Force, Lightning Vortex, and one other trap card. I couldn't tell. Just a set 2 from Brett. Cool. You low-key wish Wall of Thorns was in these decks. It would never defend Graveros because it would never stick around. So turn 1 deck dev did trade with the Lone Fire and gave Alberto perfect information. Brett just needs to make sure he doesn't get hit by this deck dev anymore, which I'm assuming his sideboard strategy makes it so that he has very few targets in. Hey, yo, what's up, Left Knock? That's hilarious. That is a funny way to put it. It's a funny demonetized way to put it, Keck. Mills does Tornado Bottomless and a Sirocco, so Sirocco does get milled, but that's not the Vayu he's scared of. Attack for 19. There's a Deep Prison. You just got to get that Card Trooper out of here. All right, drop return from Brett. Here's the Call of the Haunted, target the Lone Fire Blossom. That was the third trap card. That is an insane third trap card to have. The card that was drawn should have been revealed to deck Devastation Virus, I believe. So I didn't know. I didn't see it. Did you guys see what was revealed? I think they're mentioning that now. Yeah, it was My Body as a Shield, I believe. There we go. Wow, Titanium, My Body as a Shield is... That Call of the Haunted is no longer attached. It's no longer attached to anything. And now there's an unanswered Titanium in play from Brett. You'd love to get one of these matches, then you got to come to RBET and win. Train up, dude. Hit the gym. If you guys think you can do better than these players, sign up for RBET Denver. There is a sign-up link in the description below. A lot of commenters think they can play better than the players, so I'd love to see it. Come show your skills. Come show us how you play perfectly every single round and can navigate everything perfectly all of the time. I'm actually curious. We went 6-2 in an RBET with it and got 17th. Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. With the Dark Necro for your deck, yeah. Your brews are always fire. Let it be known. Let it be known. And Bluff Knock has his own emoji. If you guys don't know. Bluff Knock has his own emote. E3 Knock. E3 Knock in chat if you have it. E3 Knock in chat if you have it. Okay, just set monsters, building up the fortress from Alberto. Brett needs another plant, like ASAP. He doesn't want to attack into the sets because if Raiko gets flipped and targets the Titanial, then he can use My Body as a shield. How are you supposed to do an RBET? Oh, we'll make it happen. We're working on it. We're working on it. R.I.P. Totagon. R.I.P. Totagon. Shout out all the members. Checking out the members only emails. There's some good ones. Rux Champ's a good one. This is actually pretty tense situation. Pretty tense situation. Normal summon Armageddon Knight. Man, Brett's got every back row in the world. But I think a couple of them are kind of ash. I think one of them's on My Body as a shield. He could be sitting up for like a Bryonic Force the Titanial situation. Just to start getting through stuff. Swords Revealing Light into Lightning Vortex. Interesting. Swords Revealing Light would trigger the... It would trigger the flip effects on monsters. Alright, just pass. He sent Necrogardna. Okay, maybe he's trying to set up Caius, I guess? I don't know. This is actually a really not good position for Brett. He's going to let the Armageddon die, though. I'm surprised he did that. This might be a Dark Arm setup. Is it a Dark Arm setup? Double Raiko into Dark Arm setup? No, you can't do that, because then if you overmill, set another monster, pass the turn. Oh my gosh, 3 set monsters? My intuition tells me that one of those first 2 set monsters is a bluff. That's my intuition. Lord Poison. Lord Poison in chat. Oh my gosh. He's spotted. He's spotted if you have him. If you have him. Lord Poison. Where is it? Where's the emoji I'm looking for? Where is it? I should be paying attention to the match, but I'm scrolling through emojis. Where is it? Are you dead ass with me right now? Where is this emoji? They don't have it on here? Where's the B emoji? Lord Poison. Do we not actually have the B emoji on? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's censorship. That's big tech censorship. How do you donate to the RBET prizing? Well, you can just give it to me. I'll look after it, Bluff Knock. I'll look after it. So there's the hamster. Yeah, I knew one of those was not real. I knew one of those was fraudulent. Pass the turn back. Okay, so now there's another plant to be sacrificed to this titanium. This is slipping from Alberto, but I think he can do it. There it is. Conoisen, that's crazy. Rux champ. Oh my gosh, they're firing the side events inside of my eardrum right now. It's actually kind of crazy. Lord boys in. Alberto needs a lot here. He needs a lot of stuff. Okay, hold up. He's got Necro in the grave. He's got at least 2 Raikos down. One of them is fraudulent, but there's 2 Raikos. Always one is fraudulent. You see 3-set monsters, it's never 3 Raikos. That would be too crazy. That would be some self-deck out craziness. One of them might be a Dyna, actually. No, wait. They side Dyna, right? But if it was Dyna, he would have flipped it, but he can't flip it because of the fucking my body as a shield. Oh, man. What if one of them is a Dyna? Oh, shit. I bet he's, I don't even know if he's thinking, if he's got Dyna on his radar. Boysen could also be Tony. What is happening? I feel like I don't understand the reference, perhaps. Can you hold these €5? Thank you so much, Arthur. That's going towards the RBET Europe. Hoping to make that happen as soon as possible. Much appreciated in this very poisonous game we have here. Raiko target back row. He's going to try and 50-50 to my body as a shield. Would flip Dyna kill the Raiko for hamster? Yes, it would. You negate this to play around Dyna. You have to negate this to play around Dyna. You have to negate this to play around Dyna. Yes, so that's going to negate the Raiko. No mills. Okay. Wait. 50 gifted? What the fuck is going on? 50 gifties from Zerob. Shout out to Top Deck GG, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. 50 gifties? Everyone's eating good. Everyone's eating good. Holy shit. Thank you so much, Zerob, for the 50 gifties, bro. Let's go. There's the second Raiko. It's never 3 Raikos. It's never 3 Raikos. He hits the Solemn. Mills 3. Looks like a Lure, Burial, and Jaws. Terrible mills. Enjoy the members only content. Everyone who just got gifties. Enjoy the emotes. Try out your new emotes. Try out your new everything. Enjoy the perks. Let's go. It's still going. Hype as fuck train. More gifties for the peasants who need it in the chat. Sack for Sirocco is interesting. Special jail coming next, perhaps. That's the only thing that makes sense. Anyone you know in top 8? You might know Brett. He's online a lot. His username is New Syntax. You probably know Ricky too. He top 8s a lot. You might know Alberto too. I think Alberto is part of a pretty notorious Team Starlight, if I'm not mistaken. There's Torrential Tribute on the Gale. Was he prepared for this? Let's see, is that a Dyna? Is that the Dyna I was predicting? No, it's just a second hamster. What insanely fraudulent hand that was. And he just has to pass the turn back after all that. And there's a Beast King Barbaros attack for 19. Alberto might actually use his Necro Gardener here. Yeah, it looks like he's going to just not die. Trap Stun Vortex, the hand from Brett. Do you set the Trap Stun? You have my body as a shield set, so you probably don't need the Trap Stun set. I may have wanted to do that, though. It helps you play through Deep Prison a little bit. Okay, boys. Okay. Some people are popping off. It sounds like some other top 8 matches are concluding. get YouTube Premium. YouTube Premium is beast, dude. It's such a lifesaver. Alberto's got big thonk moments right here. Normal Armageddon Knight. He can send a Vayu. This is a crazy game. Because, like, Beast King Barbaros plus back row is actually... That's 3 Bs. That's 3 of the B emojis. Yes, Tyrant's got it solved. He's got it figured out. Brett had a fraudulent hand game 1, and it looks like Alberto may have had a fraudulent hand game 2. What is the draw here? It's another Beast King? I would just summon that. You have my body as a shield. No? Huh. Is that not a Beast King Barbaros? Am I just blind? It is. Why did he not? Doesn't he not have my body as a shield? Did that get to... What happened with that? Yeah, I thought he had my body as a shield. Why would you not keep your pressure around? Attack the Armageddon Knight. Let's see if there's a deep prison. No, just nothing. Alberto's going to take 500 here. And now he has nothing going on. Sets a new back row. End phase dust hits the middle set. There's Trap Stun to protect the middle set, which we know is probably Mirror Force because that was the sequencing that he set those cards in. God, what a crazy situation to be in. I think he does have one more Vayu resource in grave here. Alberto does. T-set pass. Is that the third Raikou? Is that the third Raikou happening right now? There ain't no way. Ain't no way that's third Raikou. He's like, can I see your graveyard? He's like, which one? I have 70 in here. That is a thick graveyard, bro. That's a fucking thick graveyard. He's got everything, bro. He's got everything. It's lit. There's Skill Drain. Okay, Skill Drain makes the Barbaros 3,000. What's Brett playing? SDP. Or Jacob Plants. Sorry, Jacob Plants. Do we have another summon? It's Summon Dandelion? Bandelion out here? Bandelion attacks? It's Dark Refer. Brett's gonna take 30. What a crazy defensive option. A rare set Greffer moment. Alberto's back is to the wall. Does he have backs to the wall to bring back his 6 Samurai monsters, or is this just gonna be? Is it gonna be Jover? Set back row pass the turn. Mirror Force is off the table, but Deep Prison is actionable. Attack for 300 with Bandelion. Do you send with the Barbaros? Was it a top deck Deep Prison? Space Typhoon the Skill Drain? That won't matter. He'll still take 3,000. It's still 3,000. And that's going to be the game. Holy shit. Brett pulled it back all the way. He pulled it back all the way. What a nasty game. Vayu Turbo, while they have a consistent, like, Greffer Armed Wing, they don't have a consistent Burial Dead. And when you don't see those cards, it's a much harder deck to play. And navigating through that Titanial, he just never had the position. That's crazy. What a crazy match from Brett. That was nuts. That was nuts. That was a very tight prediction, and that was a very close match. I can see why you guys were uncertain. I myself was uncertain. I did not know who was going to take that one down. But Beast King Barbaros is fucking back on the menu, baby. Holy shit. Barbaros stocks through the roof. If you don't already have your playset of Beast King Barbaros, this might be the chance. This might be your chance to pick him up, dude. 1900 normal summon, doesn't get hit by virus, 3,000 under skill drain, can be tribute summoned, can be called back as a 3,000 beater, runs over opposing Titanium. Like, what a great match. Barbaros tech kind of heat. Chet says, are we going to get stuck watching frogs now? I don't know. We're going to get you the top 4 breakdown here shortly, but Brett is moving on to the top 4. Our production manager has, I think, run to the restroom or not. I don't know. I don't know where he's at. Wow. That was cool. That was a cool match. Beast King Barbaros is a sick card. Top 4 at RBET Santa Clara with Beast King Barbaros is awesome. But most importantly, skill drain. I'm telling you guys, skill drain is really good against Vayu Turbo. That's how I won all my most recent matches against Vayu Turbo. It's just with skill drain. It surprisingly shuts off a large amount of their deck.
So Jake is no longer at Lust. You know who is him? 10 foot is a top 4.
No, who's in? What's the top 4 breakdown? It's 10FD.
Yeah.
Did Ricky make it?
No, 10 foot just beat Ricky.
10 foot beat Ricky. Okay, so 10 foot's in top 4.
Johnny, I think his name is.
Johnny.
He beat
Okay,
the
he's on
Captain player.
Blackwings. Okay, and then Brett is on Plants. And then what's the other match?
The guy that just beat Jake on Vayu.
So it's Vayu Turbo, Blackwings, Hero Frog, and SDP. Yeah, Plants. Yeah, for top 4.
Big 3 in a random deck.
What?
Big 3 in the top 4 in a random deck.
I wouldn't say it's random.
What's the fourth deck?
What?
What's the fourth deck?
Plants.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we continue to watch Brett. This is exciting stuff.
Yeah, I wanted to do the profile like now, but everybody was like doing pods, and I was like,
It's funny that the deck that summons vanillas is weak to skill drain. It needs the effects to summon the vanillas.
top 16.
Brett is your hero with Plants? Alright, do you guys want to watch Brett on Plants or do you guys want to watch the other match? Let's be real. Press 1 if you want to see Brett run it back. Press 1 if you want to see Brett some more.
They'll play so when all the top 8 matches.
What a great match. That was a really good match. I have never seen the chat so excited to see more Brett. I think we're watching more Brett, folks. I think we're watching more Brett. More Brett. How are you doing? Did you win?
No, I lost 2 points.
What the fuck is going on, man?
Not my day.
Go get your mat. What are you doing?
Brian, I guess I got too many mats already.
You got too many mats already?
I have to go around you.
Fucking shit, bro. Do you know where Alexis is at?
What's up?
Do you know where Alexis is at?
No, where?
Alexis.
Alexis? I don't know.
Okay.
Sorry.
Our top 4 feature, I need to tell him our top 4 feature.
Want me to do it?
Yeah, I just don't know where he is. He might have gone to the restroom or something.
Oh, you need him to set it up?
Yeah, because he's our production guy. So we need the top 4 match on the feature. Yeah, just go tell them over there that Brett's match is going to be the feature, if you will. Thank you so much.
Lost top 16.
That's tough.
Terrible.
What'd you lose to?
I
He just had it, or?
he did summon Dark Arm very early on me, game 2, but I drew 3 monsters all match.
That's unlucky.
Game 1 I had a chance to win because I drew 2 monsters that match, and it was Sorokabora, but he had enough Raikos, he cleared my monsters, and I never saw another monster that game.
Yeah.
Sucks, but got me far, so
Hey, you got your mat.
yeah, it's a beautiful map.
Are you going to trade Majid?
I'm gonna talk to Jackson.
Yeah, of course. Have a good one. Thank you so much for coming by, bro. Good shit.
Who's Brett playing? He can't play Brett.
I don't know.
Brett was
No, he's playing in top 4. We're covering his top 4 match.
Brett was the 15 seed, right?
He might be using the restroom.
So that means he's,
No. This is top 4.
I'm aware. I'm aware.
Hey, Alexis.
He's playing Vayu.
top 4 feature is Brett and whoever.
Vayu.
Yeah.
That would be
He
Vayu.
played Vayu in top 8.
Yeah, he's playing Vayu top 4.
He's playing Vayu again. He got the Vayu bracket. Oh
he's
my
on-
gosh.
He's on my side of the bracket. That's the guy that I lost to, Tenzi.
Oh yeah, okay. So we're gonna see Brett versus Vayu again. We're gonna watch that again. Fuck
And
it.
then it's on
Run it
the other
back.
side of the bracket, it's
Fuck it, run it back.
versus Blackwing.
Fuck it, run it
Vayu
back.
Or Vayu versus Plan B.
Fuck it, run. No, it's I think.
Oh, Hero Frog.
Hero Frog, Blackwing, or. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Johnny versus Daniel. Yeah, I wrote it down right now.
When's an RBET going to happen in Florida? It already did. You slept. You believe Vayu is his best matchup? This might be Brett's day then. We'll see though. That game 1 in that last match looked tough. That didn't look easy. TJ, if it's nice, play it twice. Let's go. Shout out Infect, bro. How many inches is Brett packing? Insane question. From Echo Yu-Gi-Oh. Shout out Echo Yu-Gi-Oh. Need another one in Florida? Tell your organizers, man. Tell your organizers. You saying you would like a big Edison tournament in Florida? There might be one in the works, perhaps. There might be one in the works with a certain... Real question is when we will have RBET in South Carolina. Might be one in the works. You never know. You never know.
I know whose this is.
It's mine too. I was saying you have equity in this. You have equity because you have equity. Unhinged questions here, but it's RBET. Yeah, it's RBET, bro. Really big Edison tournament. RBET, bro. RBET Maryland again when? Possibly. Eyes emoji. RBET Texas? Perhaps. Eyes emoji. In the works, perhaps. Eyes emoji. He'll fly to Florida again. Oh, eyes emoji if Joseph's going. Do they go direct to you to set up the RBET or is there a team? It's direct to me because I am... What's that meme? The I can't be managed meme or whatever? It's direct to me.
I don't want, like, you know, a lot of
There are people that they could connect with that could get them directly to me if they can't get directly to me for whatever reason, though. RBET in Mexico would be the dream. I've always wanted to do one in Mexico. That'd be so sick, dude. So happy Brett's doing well. He needed a top. Dude, he's so good. Brett is so good. Like, he's been playing this for, like... He's been playing this at top level for so long in the SoCal area. I've seen him crush, like, collectible exchange tournaments. I've seen him do, like, consistently well in everything. Give him top Echo. That's hilarious. I would throw an RBET or Rock. That sounds base, dude. That sounds fun, dude. International RBETs sound lit. Iraq is awesome, dude. Another RBET LA. You guys get like 3 a year and you're like, we need more. We need more, actually. LA is just like, yeah, we need another one. And you know what? They're kind of right. They're kind of cooking with that one. RBET Egypt in the pyramids, bro. We're going in the pyramids, bro. We're going in the pyramids. RBET Columbus, bro. That'd be lit. RBET Italy would go insane. RBET Italy might be the biggest RBET. That might actually be the biggest RBET. You're from Iraq? Based. Oh. RBET Interstellar. Giant. RBET Black Hole Interstellar. You have to submit match slips via gravitational pull. Is community wild in but safe often? Ayo.
punished him harder, but like he didn't even.
Yeah, PPG might be down for something in Orlando. I could see that. I could see that. Summoning Pyramid Turtle in a Pyramid when? That'd be nuts. We're going to see some crazy locations in the future. I can confirm at least one of them right now. Possibly. Pause champ? Nah, I can't do it. I can't leak. I can't leak. They'll get so mad at me if I leak. There's something crazy planned for next year. That's one place I would never go, Tinfoil Cat. That's one place I would never go. Ooh, Super Chat. When's the next Bay Area RBET? I know there are some organizers who are looking to talk to me. Magazine promo Beast King Barbaros. 14 of them were just bought. Let him cook. Top 4's crazy, bro. I'm trying to have a big event in Savannah, Georgia. That'd be cool. RBT Baghdad would be lit, bro. I would love that. I've always wanted to go to Baghdad. That'd be so sick. It's just such a historic city. Jesus Christ. All right, we're not doing anti-Semitism, boy. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. All right, boys, we out here. Please give us RBT Atlanta. You guys, I am but one simple man. How many entrants is this tourney total? 256. Is it possible? Of course it's possible. What kind of question is that? Of course it's possible. Everywhere in the world is possible. Everywhere in the world is possible for me. And also, are the organized, like, is it worth the effort in? Like, I could throw a RBET in, like, fucking Greenland, but would it be worth it? You know what I mean? Like, would the effort be worth doing it there? That is what we're talking about. Says, come on, man. Bro, I don't want to deal with no anti-Semitic tropes or whatever in this shit. That's not my vibe. That's not my vibe. You get a timeout for that one, bro. There's no hate for any people in this chat. There's no hate for any people in this chat. All right? What are the requirements to host a RBT? Staff, venue at minimum. I have a spreadsheet of requirements. You'd have to DM me. You'd have to DM me, and I can send you the spreadsheet of requirements. Not spreadsheet, sorry, a list of requirements. If you're curious, if anyone else is curious. Also, the biggest choke point is like my living rooms. RBT Disney could happen. The Dolphin in Florida has a convention center on Disney property. I think Shen might actually murder me if I do something in collaboration with Disney. Shen hates Disney. I think I might actually get stabbed. Stream lagging? I was for a bit, but we're back. All right, we got Brett versus Shim. Turn 1, normal summon Gravy Rose. Oh my god. Pause champ, pause champ, pause champ, pause champ, pause champ. Going first with Gravy Rose. Pause champ. Pause champ. Everybody hold. Everybody hold. Everybody hold. Pause champ. Everybody type what they remember of Gravy Rose's effect into the chat right now. For those who are unfamiliar. Click on your DM after this weekend. Yes, I will get to your DMs. I have literally so many, but I will get to yours, especially yours, Z-Rob. I will get to yours. Don't worry. Sound is going in and out. Is it better now? Is it better now? Hey, maybe just because I set down the mic. All right, Graveros is resolving. Wow. And it's going to get that's a free Dandelion send. This does get kind of cucked by Torrential Tribute pretty hard, but that's pretty good. That's pretty good. The tokens are summoned. You got your tokens, just do your... It's not plant, it's send one anything. Level 3 or lower. It can send Necroguard and Plague. It's level 3 or lower, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. It's not... It's not end of turn reveal. Standby phase. Foolish. There's the dust shoot. Do you want to take my Titanial? That's a hand. That's a really good hand. He's got Debris for that Dandy. He's got another Gravity Rose for follow-up. He's got Lone Fire to get the Titanial. He's got another Dandy. He's like, nah, you can keep the Titanial. But he could tribute some of that Titanial even. And that's like kind of scary. So even the Titanial here is scary because that Gravity Rose resolved. Holy shit, Brett is cooking with gasoline right now. Dude, what a setup. That is, when you dust shoot your opponent and they have 5 things you're scared of, that is tough. That is tough. Okay, he's gonna take the Debris Dragon. Makes sense, Stardust Dragon is public enemy number 1, especially if you're looking to Mirror Force someone. Normal Lone Fire, he's just not scared. He's just not scared of Tarantula at all. He's gonna sack a token, he's gonna get his whole, he's going wide with it. He's getting Copy Plant, he's gonna be able to make a Stardust anyway. Oh gosh. Copy Plant, copy the Gravity Rose level, so he's making it level 4. Synchro here. Synchro here into Stardust Dragon. Oh man. And Stardust is happening no matter what, dude. That's why you always take Lone Fire, man. That's why you always take Lone Fire. He just passed the turn, I think. I don't think he attacked with anything. He's trying to set up his Titanial before he runs into a D-Prison. If Shim doesn't kill this Lone Fire Blossom, it's going to be a Titanial for free off that token. Oh my gosh. This is falling apart. This is falling apart, bro. Shim's like, shit, bro, what do I do? You're a minute behind, but you're still somehow wrong. He's just gonna concede. Based time saver. He's like, fuck this. I'll just go next. Oh my gosh. Wow. Can't spell Brett without RBET. He's kind of cooking right now. That game looked disgusting, dude. That was really, really disgusting. That Stardust Dragon was... Man, making Stardust versus Vayu is like... That's crazy. That's so good. Saying audio's gone. What do you mean audio's gone? The audio's still here. How's it gone? What are you talking about? Fucking trolls, brah. I'll take a Shim on. I believe Vayu Turbo. Sound going in and out. That's weird. It might be a mic issue, but I don't think it should be happening that way. He went dust shoot into scoop. That's crazy. He can't tribute them for Titanium or something. Yeah, I know. I meant like later, obviously. People have to refresh page? Yeah. Okay, cool. I think the chat's a little bit on a delay, which is fine, but we're out here. Dude, this is sick. This deck is cool. He's making it look so good. It's not, but he's making it look so good. He's him. He's a Himothy, bro. He's just playing Quick Draw, but instead of Quick Draw, he's playing Skill Train Barbaros, Lord Poison. What an interesting deck, bro. This goes to show that the plant cards are just like, they're so good, dude. They're so slept on. People playing plants in 2025, they already know. It's like so slept on. He's going to do another little pile shuffle, just count the deck. Like earlier this year, I made a tier list and I put plants in tier 1 because I'm like, it's just a good deck. It's just not a lot of people play it.
That's me on top. That's me on top.
You're just. That's you in the elevator. You're just like, fuck, bro. Fuck, yeah. Oh man. Yo. All right, Shim gets to go first. This is a scary matchup still. I mean, Vayu Turbo's a good deck. It's not like he can't do nothing. There's Rhoda. 3 games out of 5 now. His opponent has started Rhoda for Greffer. Let's see if that's going to happen. And there it is, Rhoda for Greffer. Normal Greffer, activate Greffer. Hey, thank you so much. Thanks for coming, bro. Greffer pitches, Vayu sends Sirocco. Maybe Plague? Who knows? Maybe Necro. He might want to defend it. It's just going to send Sirocco. Okay, so Rhoda, send Vayu and Sirocco. Is he gonna do the deck dev thing that backfired for Brett's last opponent? He is. He's gonna make Armed Wing. He's gonna represent deck dev here. But Brett's side plan looked very resilient. Top of lane shitty blank cards. Yes. No, but the blank cards are just good. Like, Dandelion is a good card. It's an all-timer. Just drawing Titanial sucks. Drawing Titanial really sucks. It's like you're just playing down a card. It's the only deck that, like, mulligans itself. There's Royal Oppression. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about. That's gonna be tough. He's eyeing up that Lightning Vortex. He does have it. You do have to go for it. Pitching Dandelion. Is there a Solemn Judgment or a Deck Devastation Virus? Yep, there's the Deck Devastation Virus. So that's going to see the hand. There's nothing. There's a Titanial in hand, as usual. All right, Dandelion effect is going to activate. He's going to pay 8 to negate the Dandelion effect. There's no way he lets the Dandelion effect. Probably should have sided DDV out. He doesn't know his opponent is pivot siding into Skill Drain Barbaros. He doesn't know if it's like Quick Draw. He doesn't know. These players don't know the deck list like we do, Pro Storm. They haven't been watching each other play. He thinks this is just like a Plant Synchro deck. In which case, Deck Devastation Virus isn't the worst. But Oppression DDV is going to be really good. He let the Dandy tokens resolve. I don't know. Why did he do that? Is there a reason why he did that? Is there a reason why he let the Dandy tokens resolve? Can someone verify why that happened? Hold on. Why are there Dandy tokens in play? There's a Space Typhoon? Oh my god, he just wins. He just Typhoons the Oppression. Foolish Dandy gets 2 more tokens. Wait, what? Wait, what? Is this game just fucking over now? He's going to activate Dandelion. If he pays 8, it's just a free 800 life point ping for Shim. Now sacrifice the old tokens for Titanial, and you just win. Huh? Isn't this game just over now? Is this for real? Why didn't he oppression the tokens? What? I feel like I'm going crazy. He's like, no, I need those life points. I need those 800. What a choke. Probably has a plan to get rid of them. What do you mean? There's a D prison, a known D prison. Yeah, sack phase with the what? Exactly, bro. Exactly. Oh, this is revealed to deck dev. This card is revealed to deck dev. It's the second Titanial. My man can now tribute summon a second Titanial. If he wants to. If he wants to. Tax is set. Let's see what's up. Is there a D prison? It's just another Vayu. Just passes a turn. What the hell play was that? I've never seen a choke like that before. I would argue that is worse than the forgetting Stardust choke. I would argue that that is worse. You know his hand. You know what's coming. What? What is going on? I mean, shit happens, but that is a huge shit happens moment. That you're down a game in top 4. Normal Sirocco, activate Vayu. If he activates this Sirocco, I'm done. If he activates this Sirocco, I'm done, dude. Is he gonna activate the Sirocco? If he activates the Sirocco, I'm done. Effective Sirocco. Try to target Sirocco. Negate this with Titanial. Negate the shit out of this with Titanial. What are you doing? Negate and destroy. Effect to negate and destroy. Get that shit out of here. What? Brett is surprisingly composed. It's not surprisingly. He's really good. He plays this format a lot. He's like a, in my opinion, he's a top player who has deserved a top for a very long time. Wait, this game's just, he didn't even try to attack the token. He's just cooked. It's Brett's aura, dude. It's his aura. Oh my god. Yeah, you just swing. Just swing. Fuck it. Just swing. This ladders him into Silverwind, but like, there's still a deep prison. There's still a deep prison. What is happening? Pass turn. He's just like, all right. He has a miracle now with Space Typhoon. Oh my god. Now he's locked under his own oppression because he didn't try to oppression the Dandy tokens. He drew Lone Fire? Oh my god. He's gonna pay 8. There's Chain Typhoon, target oppression. Chain Solemn. It's the only way here. It's the only way you can pull back into this game if you have Solemn. Solemn here would be big. That would be really good. Oh, no, he just doesn't have it. Okay, wow, that's insane. It is MST Fertilizer. It is. Bro. Oh my god, and Drew Low Fire. He could get whatever he wants here. The world is his oyster. Copy plant, make Bryonic. He could go. He's gonna go bot line and just have another guy. Probably doesn't even have another Titanial. The second Titanial's in hand, Chet. He drew 2 Titanials and he's still crushing this game. Into deck dev oppression. What the fuck? That's how bad that misplay was. He had turn 1 Greffer, deck dev oppression, and his opponent drew 2 Titanials and is beating the shit out of him. That's how bad that misplay was. Yeah, bluffed. We've all been here. We've all made bad misplays on camera. I certainly have, but last night must have been amazing. Dude, what a misplay. That is crazy. Stream makes people all nerves. No, I know for sure. That's very tough. That's very tough. Botanis is American Edison is a different breed, man. Come through. If you want to hate, come through. If Europe wants to hate, come through. That's all I'm saying. You guys can afford it. The euro is strong. Unless you're in Britain, then that's unfortunate. Sorry. That's unfortunate. Hashtag Brexit. This is... Man, I would feel really dejected. I would feel really bad if I was Shim right now. So I feel for him. I feel for him. A lot to learn from this game. A lot to learn. That line is a 2500 beat stick that can't be brain controlled. Okay. Lightning Vortex. Pause champ. He's back. Did anyone ever doubt he top deck Lightning Vortex? He top decked Lightning Vortex. He's back, and he's back, and just like that, fuck it. I never misplayed. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Shut the fuck up. Okay, here's Miracle Fertilizer. And a second impression is found. Sackface, this isn't Gigabytes. This is Jacob Planch. This is Jacob Planch. And he had an impression set, so yeah, there was really no reason to shotgun it. That's not the play that I wasn't like. Normal Armageddonite effect. RBET EU obviously have 0 misplays in feature matches. Prove us wrong if you don't believe it. I'm working on it. All right, send Necro. So he has a good grave. He has a Vayu and a Silverwind. He has Plague Necro. Pelin Donate says, can you please delete the toxicity here? What toxicity? If you make a bad play, we're going to be honest about it. It's not like... Nobody here is being that mean. They're just like, yeah, the play was bad. I don't know. Yeah, that's fair. No, you can't say my play was bad. Even if it was objectively a terrible play, you have to be polite. He's winning this. His set is Prison. We know one Prison. Do we know Bottomless, though? We do. We saw it in his hand, but I don't think Shim knows it's Bottomless. He's going to poke for 14. Brett is going to draw. You know what would be crazier? Lord Poison. Oh, that's actually really good, too. That's just...
Are you playing another one, bro? Yeah.
Attack the Armageddon Knight. Are we defending here? I think you have to hope to rip Caius if you defend here. Otherwise, it's like you're looking to try to hit Rykos. What is the other top 4 matchup? Blackwings versus Hero Frogs. I have amazing creativity with deck lists, so it influences playing lines with and lucidity. That's your take on American scene. Yeah, the American scene has really creative deck lists for sure, but so does the European scene. Bluffnog needs to co-commentate, please. He had his moment in Moreno Valley, I believe, but maybe in the future I'd be down. All right. Why didn't he summon something with Vayu the previous turn? I don't know. Scared of Mark of the Rose, maybe? He's really low, so he might not want to play into Mark of the Rose or Brain Control. But I don't know. Bottomless is set, but it's not known. So Cold Madness is asking why he didn't summon it before there was new back row, which is understandable. This is going to hit play, and that's going to be met with Bottomless Trap Hole. So there goes the Silverwind. That was the follow-up play. What's in hand here from Shim? The card in hand changes everything. It's just a back row. Okay. If that back row's a battle trap, it's pretty good. He defended the Armageddon Knight with Necro. Yeah, Prison turn 1 to protect the tokens. Yeah, that's why the set back row no attack pass. I wonder what his back row is to set here that makes him want a no attack pass. It must be like a trap stun or a dust tornado. Brett plants now. He needs to top deck Burial. Burial would be good, obviously, because it's the best card in that deck next to Dad, but it's just a pass here. Okay, the draw is brain control, so he has game shot. If he has a trap stun, this is just game. So he brain controls the Armageddon Knight. Crazy draw. And then main phase 2, he can double stack for Titanial too in the case that... When is the deck list of top 16 while it's fucking happening? Oh my god. Can you wait? Can you be patient? I need to see new deck lists, or I'm gonna die. I'm actually gonna... I can't take it. They're addicted. They're addicted to Edison content. Did the stream crash a little bit? Yeah, but nothing has happened yet. It's okay. We'll be back shortly. We'll be back. We'll be back. Okay, there's the Armageddon Knight. Just switch the Armageddon Knight and attack, right? There's a reason you didn't attack last turn. It's because you were setting up a push play here. We're so back. We're so back. We're so back. Hang tight, everyone. Hang tight. All right, stop hating Bluff Knock. He's been hated on enough. He's back, maybe. Pause champ. Switch Armageddon Knight, attack with both, and that's going to be the match. The set was Solemn Judgment, but he didn't Solemn the brain control. Wait, why didn't he Solemn the brain control? Wait, why didn't he Solemn the brain control? Wait, why didn't he Solemn the brain control? Wait, if your back row is Solemn Judgment, why didn't you Solemn the brain control? What? All right, congratulations to Brett. Making it all the way to the finals with Jacob Plants. We're probably still waiting on the other match because 10FD's in it. Sacrifice says it's still game if Solemn. How? He has an Armageddon Knight in defense. He just attacks over the Armageddon Knight, and then he gets another top deck. How is it still game? Bot Lion wasn't a kill shot. There's an Armageddon Knight in defense. The brain control wouldn't resolve. What? Are you guys just... Like, yes, it was probably game, but it wasn't for sure game. He could have top decked a D person. He could have been fine. It's literally not. Oh my god. What's crazy is, like, defending the play. Like, that's wild, Eric. That's wild. Delete this. He attacks with bot lane. There's a defense position Armageddon Knight. There's a defense position Armageddon Knight. What? The brain control gets negated. That's what Solemn does. Oh my god. What? All right, Bluff Knock, you gotta get that. You're getting a little too crazy with it. All right, Bluff Knock, you're getting a little too crazy with it. I'm gonna put you in a 30-second timeout. All right, just a little time. Just actually no, 10-second. You get 10-second timeout. You gotta wait 10 seconds before messaging again. But why did he? Yeah, what? He had top deck Burial, top deck Mirror Force, top deck D Prison. Like, he was still in that game. Oh my gosh. It's Blackwing versus Hero Frog in the other game. Vayu Turbo has been eliminated from this tournament. Somehow. Shouldn't have been, but hey, yo, good shit. Good shit to both competitors. Congratulations, top 4 is no easy feat. It's very difficult to do. Barbaros buyout has begun. Shout out Beast King Barbaros. What's other top 4 match? It's Hero Frog versus Blackwings. I think it's Johnny Mai versus 10FD. I think. Better seeing these misplay here than in the finals. That would be wild. That would be wild. Brett cooked all of the Vayu gauntlet. I mean, it was not close, yeah. But he also got a little handout. He got a little stimulus check from his opponents there. All right, he's back with more positivity. The 10-second timeout did him good. He reflected on his actions. Plant deck's good. What did Twilight get? Top 8. Got top 8. I don't know if the match is... I don't know what's going on with the other match, but I need to pee. So I'm going to try to get someone else. Come on. Brett! What the fuck are you doing?
Crazy, right?
What the fuck? He didn't impression the tokens. Why didn't he impression the tokens?
Yeah, because then he forces the MST, and I...
No. The first tokens.
Oh, yeah, with the Dandelion?
Dude, why didn't you impression
Yeah,
them?
because that just gave me fodder to, like...
You just won the game because of that. Yeah,
When,
you were able
when he
to-
didn't, I was like, oh, I think I win the game. 'cause
Yeah,
I
you just won the
tribute-
game. You tribute for the titanium.
Yeah,
and then you
like-
top that Misty. I was like,
yeah.
oh. And then you got more tokens.
Yeah, and then I left his up for a long time because I was like, just in case like Dark Arm Dragon comes down or something. But,
This is your run, bro. Good luck.
maybe, dog.
Good luck.
Give me a second, too, though.
That'd be hype. That'd be hype. Good luck. Can I tell him to get it? I tried. I just tried. I told him. He's going back, Echo. He's going back. Well, you think he's not going to be on the feature match again for the finals? You think we're going to cover a different match other than the finals of the tournament? Everyone is just screaming. He forgot. Hey, he's going right back to that seat. That is where he's sitting in 5 seconds.
If you signed up for pod number 24.
I've been struggling today. It started with the satanic burn. It's funny because like you guys will misplay in real time, and then you guys would be the same. I know you guys would misplay too. I know you guys would make deck list errors. You're the same. If you don't embrace the fact that you're the same, you'll never understand it. You'll never understand it if you don't embrace the. Where's your mod powers? You were modded in the Discord. Where's your mod powers? You were modded in the Discord, but not on YouTube. Unfortunate. What's up, Nate? If he didn't get his calculator back, you're unsubbing? What do you mean? His deck is there too. It's literally. I'm looking over. I see his deck box next to the calculator. There are people standing right there. There's our. Okay, hold up. Hold up, boys. Can you fix the audio before the next round? Refresh your stream. The audio should be fine. Just refresh your stream, Tinfoil Cat. We're literally ready. I don't know about literally. I don't know about literally. We look pretty different, my guy. Maybe like a second or third cousin. But I definitely, I'm not gonna go down this path on this right now. You survive real 5-year Konami ban, you're good for life base. Implying any of us could get to top 8. You could, Salim, I believe. Fluff has you rolling, dude. You always cracks me up, bro. It's okay, we all got a Konami ban. All of North America got a Konami ban. They said no more Ultimate Time Wizard. I was like, all right, bet. I'll just throw more tournaments then. All right, everybody, let's lock in. Let's lock in right now. You guys want more RBETs? Are you guys happy with more RBETs? What did Brett lose to? He lost to Vayu Turbo, but he beat him in top 8 when it mattered. So. And then he lost to Frogs, but then he beat him again in top 16. So he avenged both his losses from Swiss. You've done Real Prison and Konami Time. Unfortunately, lag makes it unwatchable. So just listen to the sweet, sweet tones of my voice. Yeah, the lag's pretty bad right now. I'm sorry, guys. I'll make sure and record the finals so that if the stream is unwatchable, I'll be able to post it as well. Someone forgot to pay the Verizon bill. Nah, dude, it's just convention center Wi-Fi is like, you know what it is. You know what it is, bro. 3 megabytes up type shit, you know what I'm saying? Who made it to finals? I don't know. I think we're waiting on someone. I think we're waiting on the top 4 match with 10FD and Johnny, I think. We might be waiting on it still. 10FD is a notoriously slow player. And I know it's like, I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm just saying this to be honest. He goes to our locals, and people definitely mention it. All right? People mention it. They're like, yeah, this guy's slow. Which is fine. Some people need a little bit more time to do stuff than others. But let's just say Admar, they're even better. They're Yggdrasil Materius. You know what I'm talking about. They're even better. They're the nicest mats you can get right now. Hands down. Yggdrasil Materius is the nicest mats you can get right now. That's not even a hashtag ad, hashtag sponsor. That's just the dead truth. If you talk to anyone who's gaming right now, that's the answer you're going to get. They're going to be like, yeah, Yggdrasil's them. Where can we see the prize support for these RBETs? You're looking at the match. And then also, like, are you talking about, like, the cards or the whatever? It's different per tournament. So when you sign up for the tournament, it'll be there available on the signups and everything. Your boy in Vegas will scoop to him in rounds instead of play him because Mans is so slow. Yeah, a couple of people at our locals will just scoop to him because they don't want to play against him because he's so slow. Like, that's the experience. And as a concerned ally of 10FD, I would say play faster. It should be a #1 priority of him. He should play faster. Just if he can. Obviously, if he can't, I understand. Is not everyone can play at lightning speeds, but you gotta play different. You know what I'm saying? RBT in Germany would be worth 100% if we got a big player base. I'm working on RBT in Germany, Kaido. Who's slow? 10FD. No disrespect, he plays slower than the average player. That's like just something that is known about him, if you've played against him. It's just something that's known about him. So that's why this other top 4 match is taking its sweet fucking time. Every local says that one guy. I'm the guy who would just tell him to play faster. I'm like pretty open about it. I'll just be like, you need to play faster. But some people just get fucking mad. I think that getting mad is never the answer. I think being polite and just being like, yo, can you play a little faster? Just being honest. But not being mean. Don't be mean. Just be honest. Just be like, yo, we need to pick up the pace. We need to finish this match. I would like to finish this match. Let's pick up the pace. You need to play a little faster. I'm going to call the judge. Type thing. That sort of thing is like, you know, it's polite. It's honest. And it makes sure you guys finish your match on time. Is Brett playing plants? Yeah. Yo, thank you so much. 10-foot about to clap him like it clapped Houston, Carter, and Nats. Thank you for the donation, bro. That's if 10-foot wins his match. The match is still going on. We don't know yet. It's still going on. There might be a judge call even. Thank you so much, Bluffnot. Much appreciated, bro. Kaido, you might be a little bit behind. Foolish on your standby. End of turn, show a plant. He's responding to the Kawaki Maro thing. The amount of people that slow play on DB is crazy. They're probably just multi-queuing or like multi-window. Why is he named 10FD? I think it's an inside joke between him and his friends. Like most usernames are inside jokes. It's something I've noticed after learning a ton of usernames from a ton of people. Okay.
Blackwings beat Procs.
So it looks like it's Johnny Mai versus Brett. I think Johnny Mai. I could be wrong, but it's going to be Blackwings versus Plants in the finals. What repercussions are there for slow play? Well, it's a warning and that gets escalated. Yo, thank you for the donation, Nick Raj. Brett going to win? Let's find out. Let's start a poll. I think it's Johnny. If it's not Johnny, I'm sorry, Johnny. I'm pretty sure it's Johnny. Two great players. Two great players. Like, insanely good players. Getting mad just reduces your concentration. Yeah, getting mad is always bad for you in game. It can sometimes help you focus, but it usually just makes you tunnel vision. You want to see how Plants does versus Blackwings? I do too. I'm actually curious. Brett Loki, the main character of the stream. He kind of is right now. But Johnny, you know, Johnny's main character as fuck too. I'm pretty sure it's Johnny. So, yeah, good shit. Good shit to everyone who entered this tournament. Thank you guys for coming out to these and watching these in the stream. Don't forget to smash like on the stream right now. Getting mad is how you turn Super Saiyan. Getting mad is how you get thrown out of a venue. Low-key. What's the deck matchup? Blackwings versus Plants in the finals. Who is Johnny? He's a great player. He's very, very good. I'll spend my takeaways from this RBET. Everyone misplays. Everyone makes deck list errors. And there are a ton of decks that are left to be explored, especially within the context of remove brainwashing. You've been in a bit of a Blackwing slump. I love Blackwings. I'm excited for this finals. I could not have picked a more exciting finals for myself to watch. This is hype. Tim says EU is free. Are you from the EU? You know who else was saying that was Dimitri. Dimitri was saying the EU is free. I wonder why he was saying that. Community needs to support Keegan so he can make hosting of RBETs a full-time job. That sounds insane. I don't know if I could do that. Even if I was doing this every weekend, I don't know if I could do that. But if you guys did support me, I mean, I would make it happen more often for sure. All of the donations go a long way. You guys don't understand. That's me getting to these places, me traveling to these places, so that I can throw this event, and then I can work with the people in different areas. Come visit EU. Me, or you talking to Tim? Johnny plays at your local sometimes. He's a really good player. Johnny's insane. He's really good. I think Johnny's one of my favorite Blackwing players. He's really, really good. And Brett is really good too. 90 votes. Heavy favorite for Brett against Blackwings. I think Blackwings is going to be a harder matchup than Vayu Turbo. And the Vayu Turbo one was closer. So I don't know. This is going to be hard. I'm also recording this final, so in case the stream gets cut out, we'll have a high-quality version to post sometimes in the next few days. So just in case the stream cuts out, we will have a full recording of this finals in high quality. So just so you guys know, before you say stuff about the stream, there will be a high-quality recording of this in case it crashes out. All right, they're rolling dice. They're getting dialed in. For those of you who don't recognize those dice were an exclusive given to us by Avalon Accessories for the very first RBET IRL. That's how OG Brett is. He has 2 of those dice. Everybody got 1, so he must have traded a ton for the other one. They're OG RBET dice from Avalon Accessories. All right, things are getting started off. It looks like Brett is going first, and he's got Gravarose again. So Gravarose is really good, except for if there's a Sirocco. Yo, thank you so much for the dono, Joseph S. Much appreciated. Hell yeah, we got a train going. Thank you so much. If that Gravity Rose survives, Johnny needs back row clear plus a Sirocco, or he needs like just like Bora Kalut or something like that. Not totally undoable, but the back row clear is the most important part, and they usually only play 2 that they can play turn 1, Space Typhoon and Heavy Storm. Sometimes they play Trunade, but not always. Set monster. Okay, it looks like he might be trying to Icarus in the draw phase. I could see that for sure. You're watching this while driving back with the oversized Vayu. Good times. Hell yeah. Wow. Gravity Rose is going to resolve. What do you spend the donation money on? It's usually travel to the events and booking the event halls. Thank you so much, Ian Hunter. In the past, I used it to prize online events. So if I do throw online events, I use it for that as well. So he's getting 2 free tokens against Blackwings. Not necessarily great, but not necessarily bad. There's a D prison. He might actually need to buy Gravity Rose. This is the first time Gravity Rose finalist appearance for the card in RBET. And there's a second Gravity Rose. So yeah, if you don't have your Gravity Roses, that is another card in this deck. And phase reveals Dandelion. Okay, so we've got T-set still from Johnny. What is he cooking here? He might be on Flip Shura. He might be on Flip Shura to try and play through a single back row. I've actually seen a lot of players do this. They'll set Shura turn 1. Okay, normal Gale priority have the Gravity Rose. That's safe too. But they'll set Shura with some summon stops and attack stops. Yeah, set Sirocco. Yeah, he exactly did that. This is such a smart play from Johnny here. There's Deck Devastation Virus on the bottomless trap hole. That's going to hit the Dandelion. He's going to get 2 new tokens. It's going to kill the Gravity Rose and the 2 tokens in play. He's going to get 2 more tokens. We're seeing the hand has, I think, what is that? Deep Prison Mirror Force? Refresh the stream, Antonio. Yeah, so that's a really heads-up play from Johnny there. To play through the bottomless, it allows him to like sort of sandbag the tempo and then overload a single back row in 1 turn by summoning twice, which is something that normal summon heavy decks don't always get the chance to do. Bottomless Trap Hole is going to get used on Botanical Lion. And there goes all the pressure. There goes the way of clearing that Gale. The Gale's probably going to clear the last token, and Johnny's going to be left with the last monster in this sort of top decking game state. I think Johnny's kind of up position here. He's looking pretty ahead. Main deck Devastation Virus is pretty nasty. All right, sets back row, passes a turn. Draw for turn from Brett gets revealed. It is Miracle Fertilizer. Pretty solid back row. Not back row, sorry. Top deck. It can bring back Gravity Rose to trade with the Gale, but then he doesn't have another plant to reveal, so he just kind of has to pass here. He's going to take some chip damage here from this Gale. Not looking good for Brett. Yeah, he had a couple of really losing exchanges there, and he's under deck dev, which is tough. Super well sequenced from Johnny. Yeah, Johnny understands Blackwings very well. He's like one of the best Blackwing players. So this is such a cool matchup. These are 2 Titans, dude. There's Lone Fire hit by deck dev. Unlucky, but sort of lucky because he has Miracle Fertilizer. So he could Miracle Fertilizer out the Lone Fire here and try to get something going, get a Titanium in play. Is this back to the wall just yet? Does he have to do it now? Does he have to do it yet? Or can he take a few more chip shots from this Gale? How much longer can he afford to wait on this Miracle Fertilizer? Let's see what he drew for turn. It looks like another spell card. I can't really tell what it is. It might be a second Miracle Fertilizer. That would absolutely make me want to go for the first. So here's the first one. Activate the Miracle effect, bring out Lone Fire. The thing that Brett needs to get here is Titanium. So there's Titanium. That means Icarus attack is off the table for dealing with this Titanium. And Kalut, he would need double Kalut to deal with this Titanium. He's going to attack Mirror Force from Johnny, most likely. D Prison. Okay, Titanium's effect to negate. It's going to go to the graveyard. It's going to be a target for that Miracle Fertilizer. Main phase 2, he could have Miracled back the Titanial to get a second Miracle on the next turn. There's Legacy of Yatagrasu, one of the best cards in Blackwings. One of the best proven technology innovations in Blackwings ever since Hector won RBET with it. It feigns like heavy defense. Like Brett could have easily double Miracled that turn, but he was scared of the second back row. And now there might be a real back row, and he has to think about it. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's just, that Legacy, just, it did it all. It dug Johnny deeper to his power. It bought him time. That's going to bring out the Titanial. He's going to attack. This attack gets owned by literally everything. He should probably have... He probably should have not attacked. Yeah, once the summon stuck, he should have not attacked, and then not negated the Gale, and then he would have had the Miracle Fertilizer second activation on the next turn. That would have been his way back into this game. I think not attacking there is the best play. Not attacking and then not negating the Gale. I think that was the best play. I think now he's low-key fucked. You know, he's kind of fucked. I think now he kind of loses, depending on what he drew. It's like Bottomless, D-Prison, and maybe a spell card there. Yeah, it is a spell card. I'm not sure what that spell card is. Sets a new card. That's the obvious D-Prison. Johnny just has so many cards now. Like, I just don't see how he loses this. He's up way too many cards. Normal Vayu to compound the pressure. This is threatening lethal with a Kalut. I mean, yeah, this is threatening lethal with a Kalut, because Kalut alone wasn't lethal on the Gale. All right, set 3 from Brett. He de-prisoned the Gale to not die to Kalut, but now he's dead to Kalut on Vayu. Normal Shura, that's going to be met with probably Torrential, Bottomless, something like that. But then the Vayu resource is there. There's Bottomless. There goes the Shura. No Icarus to be chained. Should have prisoned the Vayu, you think, with the Sirocco in the grave, but then he can't deal with the Gale. And face Space Typhoon. Draw for turn. Set back row pass. Vayu attacks. Sacrifice for Sirocco. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. I think Brett's out of this one. For sure. He just doesn't have enough cards. Yeah, Torrential. Here comes the Armed Wing. Yep. We're going to game 2. Okay, well, that was convincing. Very convincing. Very convincing. It looked like Johnny sequenced incredibly well. I love that set Sirocco play. That was like... That's like one of my favorite plays out of Blackwings, going second to sort of force through a single back row. Your opponent won't set more back row because they're scared of Icarus Vayu. They'll play into a single spot removal. They won't set more because they're scared of the Icarus. And then you can flip and then normal, and then it plays through the single back row. So it's a really, really deceptive play pattern that like puts your opponent in a rock and a hard place. Oftentimes, if you're playing against Blackwings, you have to play into Icarus because they can just do that play pattern and force you to overcommit. Blackwing didn't even open Whirlwind, still kind of steamrolled. That's the power of positional play in Edison format. If you know how to navigate positions the way Johnny did that there, then yeah, it's going to be clinical, dude. Aggro decks are so good in Edison format because you have the most versatility in player choice. Johnny up a game can preemptively side for Orb. It's like you might as well side Fissure. The issue with Fissure is the Dandy tokens can get in the way, but you get a pick, right? I'm pretty sure you get a pick with Fissure, right? It's like Smashing Ground. Can someone clarify that for me? I think you get a pick. If like there's Dandy tokens and Consecrated, you get a pick, right? I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, though. The DDV setup was auto-win. The DDV wasn't the auto-win. It was just the fact that he was able to stick his summons through one back row there. It was the set Sirocco setup was good. These mats are sick. They're so good. Gale have the Gravity Rose so that it dies to DDV was icing on the cake. That was nice. But it would have died anyway because he wouldn't have had plans to reveal, I don't think. Oh, no, he had the bot line, I guess. Is dude on any number of Amaryllis? No. This is Jacob Plants. I did predict Blackwing would win, though. And my predictions are never right. So, I predicted Blackwing would win the tournament. Because we're in California. We're in California, bro. Blackwings has to win the tournament. We're in California, right? That's just how it works. Vayu Turbo has to win in Indianapolis. Blackwings have to win in California, right? That's just how it works. It's all regional, bro. Glads have to win in Texas. Are the Caius mats completely exclusive? What do you mean completely exclusive? All right, let's see. I didn't curse Johnny. Johnny might be curse breaker. You never know. There's turn 1 Graveros yet again. Set 2. Reveal bot lion. Man, he even resolved. There's Heavy Storm turn 1, and that's just going to clear both. And there's Black Whirlwind, and there's Sirocco. Oh, my God. It's been a good day for Johnny. It's been a good day for Johnny. Why so many RBETs in California? To be fair, NorCal is very different from SoCal. It's like 8 hours away. It's like 2 different states. But there's just players here, Brandon. There's a ton of players here, and there's a ton of organizers here, so it's like easy to do things. That's crazy. I would have. No, yeah, he has to set both Dust Tornado and Deep Prison. He had Heavy Storm, Sirocco, and Whirlwind. Blackwings is such a good deck, dude. All right, he grabbed Gale. Is he going to make Stardust? Because that could be dangerous if there's Mark of the Rose. The plant deck does have some comeback cards. The big comeback cards are Miracle Fertilizer, Mark of the Rose. We know Bot Lion's in hand. He is going to Synchro. But what is he going to Synchro into? Is he going to make Thought Ruler to play around Mark of the Rose? He's going to make Stardust. Interesting. Set back row. What is this card here? That's the bot line. He's thinking about committing the bot line, maybe? Setting bot line? Passes a turn back. Johnny's going to draw for turn. Does he have another normal summon? He does. He has Blizzard, target Gale, Chain Whirlwind. He's got a Sirocco down, so search value is actually not that bad. Attack with Stardust. There's the Phoenix Wing Wind Blast to deal with the Stardust. Pitching Dandelion. Okay. So he's got a soft 2-for-2 there, but the Gale was searched for free off Whirlwind. But he's stabilized a little bit. The bot line does deal with this board. There's Heavy Storm of his own. Chain Icarus. Okay. We may have a neutralization here. Can he kill the Gale? No. No out for the Gale is tough. No out for the Gale is tough. Ooh. Whirlwind's off the table. Johnny's up cards. There's a Vayu in hand. You could commit the Vayu pretty safely, but it looks like he just wants to get really aggressive. This is 3,100. This is a 1-turn clock for Brett. And it's representing quite a bit. This can make Armor Master main 2, which is, I don't know if I would have made Armor Master here. Mark of the Rose is kind of scary, isn't it? There's a Caius in hand. There's a monster he has to set here. Sets a monster, passes the turn. That's just going to get run over by Armor Master. He's under the Abyss now. There's normal summon Vayu, attack with Armor Master. It's going to kill Graveros, attack for 800. Set one back row pass. Draw for turn from Brett. It's going to be a new back row. He's thinking. Sets the back row. Passes a turn. Draw for turn from Johnny. It's just direct attack. Attack for game. Attack for sacrifice for Sirocco. Yeah, this plays through everything. There's the torrential. And then the Vayu is going to activate, and that's going to be the match. What an insane going second hand from Johnny that game. But Johnny played game one perfectly. Like, he played game one better than I've seen so many Blackwing players play. That turn one set Sirocco setup, most people don't understand that. Like, how to, like, set up a turn where you have multiple summons in a deck that only normal summons. That's why setting monsters is so crucial, even in aggro decks. It's a great option select, and Johnny used it expertly. That was hype. Congratulations to Johnny Mai. He's your RBET Santa Clara champion. Very, very powerful duelist. Very deserving. And congratulations to Brett to making it all the way to the finals with Kwaki Mero Graveros and Beast King Barbaros. Edison format will forever be the format of innovation. And will forever be the best Yu-Gi-Oh format of all time, in my opinion. Thank you to everyone who showed some love on this stream. Thank you to everyone who came through to this event. Thank you to everyone who showed up with innovative deck lists. There was a lot of innovative deck lists in Top 16. Those deck lists will be going up within the next day or so. So stay tuned, everybody. Make sure you stay subscribed, etc. The Top 16 deck list will be going up soon. Shout out to all our contributors for this event. Shout out Toyota. Shout out Yggdrasil Materials. And shout out Collectors Expo, especially for having us back for another historic RBET tournament. I just did the ATM machine thing again. I've been doing that all weekend. But that was a great game. That was honestly so much great Yu-Gi-Oh on camera this weekend. A couple of crazy misplays, but yeah, no, great stuff. Congratulations to everybody. I'll see you guys in the next one.